What is up, everybody? We are back live. Los Angeles, California, Hollywood. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. JG603, of course, owner, operator, and future Universal Champion. Later tonight, I take down Casio once and for all. Hopefully, submission match, gonna be a blast. But we got a loaded card, of course. We got our main event, the TSW Rumble 30 entrance. Most star-studded Rumble we have ever had. Titles on titles. Former champions galore. It's gonna be a big daddy-o there in the main event, but of course, the semi-main event. We're talking triple threat acciones. We're talking the King LBJ, the longest TSW heavyweight champion in history. Of course, we're talking Young, the longest hardcore champion in history, like 9 months with that thing. God damn. It's like a wee little baby. And of course, first ever two-time heavyweight champion. The man who defeated me for his first heavyweight championship. That's big time. And no, we're not talking BTC. Hopefully I don't see his ass in the Rumble. Well, he'll be in it, but hopefully I don't come face to face with him. But starting the show off, we got Wall Street sprinkled throughout the show. And ladies and gentlemen, LeBron faces his toughest test, not only in the man he faces, the legend that is Boxy, but a stipulation that he actually lost the Cruiserweight title in just a few short months ago. We're talking Hell in a Cell. Let's get it, baby. Oh, yeah. Let's get some bets up, too. I'm going to try to keep these bets going throughout the show, but let's get it going, baby. By the way, I appreciate Phineas and Herb coming in hot. Welcome into the show, champ. And, of course, Z King is here, my brother. How we doing? Fantastic. I answered for you. This is going to be Boxy. LeBron. Let's do 5 minutes because we got long intros. Let's get it. Oh, I love the stage and the big Boxy Tron flashing. Absolutely beautiful. I'm rooting for LeBoxy. Y'all can figure it out. We got LeBron 7th stream streak. Appreciate you, sir. Of course, LeBron, multi-time cruiserweight champion, one of the crown jewels of Wall Street, but I do fear the crown jewel of TSW might just be this man on the mic, in the ring, in the studio, making so many of these killer songs. Can Boxy add a title that has escaped him to this point? Of course, heavyweight champion, 3-time hardcore champion. He's held the universal title, but never has he held tag titles or this cruiserweight championship. Of course, Boxy looks to get the Grand Slam, every title, every division. Quite the test here tonight as LeBron has been on a nuclear hot streak here in TSW since putting down Mr. Benjamin Mel Guapo in an ambulance match. We haven't seen nor heard from Mr. Benjamin since LeBron. That's one bad daddy-o, and I tell you what, Wall Street's got a big night tonight. We're talking the mixed tag. We're talking, of course, the heavyweight championship. We're talking about the Rumble. You gotta think. Wall Street finds a way into that Rumble match. But how about that? We call Mr. Benjamin El Guapo, but hard to get more handsome than this daddy-o. And here they are, the green line, the money signs. We're talking Wall Street, big W chain. By the way, we got the AJ shirt today, of course. Maybe the last wrestling match in AJ Styles' storied career. This Saturday against Gunther. We will be live here on... Where will we be live, by the way? Where can you watch this live? I think someone can tell us
Stream
that.
on Twitch is JG603.
I appreciate you, Mick. But maybe looking to add another retirement to his resume. Again, we haven't seen Meme in months since losing that ambulance match. Can LeBron possibly take out the man behind the music, the man behind the man bun? We're talking one Boxy, but LeBron, of course, a fantastic year here, rookie year, I should say, in TSW. We're talking multiple time Cruiserweight champion. We're talking trios champion. And if it wasn't for a couple other folks, I do reckon that it might be locked up. Of course, the Rookie of the Year will be based on who has debuted in 2K25 or 5 or less matches in the previous game. So it's going to be an interesting field here, because otherwise I think Yoke is a lock for Rookie of the Year, but under those circumstances, technically not a rookie here in 2K25. But let's get things underway. Pardon. Last chance to get those bets down here on the channel. Boxy, bit of an underdog right now.
Introducing the challenger.
Good use.
From Amsterdam, in the Netherlands, weighing in at 205 pounds, the ladies' man.
Little tweak to the classic Boxy gear. Red and silver here.
From Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at
A warm reception for LeBron here, surprisingly.
Cruiserweight champion,
No, oh, never mind. No, never mind. I think that cheering was left over for Boxy. We are in LA, Hollywood. I kind of like to think of this as Boxy's home away from home, of course. Dashing good looks, phenomenal acting talent. Certainly a man who knows this city quite well and knows this squared circle so much better. And here we go. Charles Robbins going to hold up that title. Of course, Chuck will be the senior referee throughout this evening. Chuck, don't piss us off tonight, Chuck. You know Chuck's going to piss us off tonight. You already know. You already know. And by the way, an official fuck you to Katy Perry and whoever else is in the song Catch Feels. Fuck you for reporting my last video and having to mute the audio. Damn you, Katy Perry. Oh, Boxy, you're looking for a little cannonball action, but LeBron able to roll it away. Let me know if music's good, audio's good on the game, crowd, all that good stuff. Never feel like you're stepping on toes here on the channel. And talk about stepping on toes, quite literally, LeBron looking to take out the lower body. Oh, and the leg drop to the back of the head. And of course, Boxy utilizing the high-flying offense, as does LeBron in the cruiserweight division, both these guys. But Boxy, that box cutter, it is paramount to have your legs beneath you, much like in your sea legs out on the open sea. Boxy needs to have those legs underneath him here. And right to the outside, of course, we're in Hell in a Cell. We're all asking for one thing. Let's climb, motherfuckers. And speaking of climbing, there will be some ladder action later this evening, as it is official. The women's heavyweight title match will be tables, ladders, and chairs, because of course we saw the tag title match last week. Both teams pulling out tables, ladders, chairs, so I figure if they want it, they can have it. Of course, the Roldats ending the unbelievable women's tag team title run, 7-8 months with those belts for Jen and Nuggie, but of course, Nuggie taking first title loss in her career, losing her first title in her career. We'll see how she can bounce back in the future. We're expecting a rematch for those women tag titles either next week or the week after. Nice European uppercut. Really putting the European uppercut here. Of course, Boxy, hailing from the Netherlands. Much like the faction mate of LeBron and reigning mixed tag champion, one AJ, the man who, by the way, defeated Boxy at last year's 603 Mania. Boxy 0-1 at the Showcase of Immortals. When you think Boxy, you think greatness, you think success, but technically got a donut there at the big show. Now it's a one match situation, but I tell you what, shocking nonetheless. AJ, of course, a great year here in TSW, winning his first tag titles. And we talk a lot about Grand Slams. AJ sneakily close to that Grand Slam. Only needs the heavyweight championship, ladies and gentlemen. And with the Rumble later tonight, does he find his way in there? I don't know, we got the mixed tag match. Of course, we have Money in the Bank next year. We got King of the Ring. Many opportunities for AJ to be the first Grand Slam champion here in TSW. We got Jess Jules in the house. What up, Jess Jules? Hope you're doing fantastic. We got Johnny Clash coming through as well. Hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic here today. Big leg drop by LeBron. Cover hook in the outside leg. Chuck getting real close to LeBron. Smelling the hair. It smells good. I've smelled Boxy's hair. It's ooh, I tell you what. It gets the people going. It's provocative. Big drop kick. Oh, well, currently on lunch, absolutely love it. Of course, if anyone is tuning in late or can't catch the rest of the show, this will be up on YouTube, TSW Wrestling on YouTube tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Big flying brain chop by LeBron. Kicked out at 2, though, by Boxy. And I tell you what, these two have gone at it early on here. Don't think we're quite close to a finish, but I tell you what, crazier things have happened here in TSW than shocking quick finishes. And speaking of quick finishes, I know a thing or two about those, because later tonight, I'm putting Calcio down in 5 minutes. I'll give him 5 minutes before he taps out to the man of 1,000 holds, ladies and gentlemen. I'm busting out some moves you ain't never seen. You'll be like, is that even a move? Or is that just sexual tension? I don't know. We're gonna find out later. And Boxy has been busted open by that DDT of LeBron. LeBron really utilizing the DDT much like few other. The impact. Oh my God. Oh my God, LeBron. We have never seen a springboard in Hell in a Cell. Absolutely electric. Trust fall down to Ray. LeBron's 6'3". I don't even know how he had the space to clear that move. Asking for a friend, you never know what's next around the corner here in TSW. I already got enough issues with 1Z. Of course, I expect Z-Rock to be ringside for me today in that submission match. Of course, some controversy. Did JG steal the Universal title from Z-Rock? I think I took it from Vibe if we're getting technical about it. He was the last one in that matchup. Of course, maybe a friendship between Kopak and Z-Rock splintering due to my doing, a bit of a friendship triangle. But say what you will, we gave that man a Rumble spot. Z-Rock will be in that Rumble later today. Hopefully that's enough to smooth things over here in the inner circle, which is not really a circle anymore, just kind of like a straight line. It's two people. Although it might just be one person. It might just be me. I don't know. Boxy, nice jawbreaker. LeBron staggering back into the side of this steel structure. Of course, again, LeBron losing the Cruiserweight Championship in this very stipulation to the man that he might have just retired a couple months ago in El Guapo. Of course, El Guapo, Mr. Benjamin, a former Trios champion, turned bitter rival with LeBron when he turned his back on the faction. Now, that's a whole nother can of worms when you think about who's the right and who's in the wrong there. Some would say, well, LeBron took out Schmitty. That's kind of fucked up. But got Animal Money in the Bank. Got Animal a Trios championship, got him a heavyweight title. I don't know. It's a complicated situation, the relationship right now between LeBron and much the locker room, as well as his former tag partner that we'll see later tonight at Animal. And by the way, we can confirm we will be hearing from Animal later tonight as well. First time hearing from that handsome daddy-o here in TSW, as of course the two sweeties right around the corner. Who will win the Golden Mic? Right now, I think it's Clap and Boxy are kind of banging heads right now. But I tell you what, at any given time, we could see some wins. Spring Stalk Slam. And we talked a bit about Boxy utilizing that box cutter, instead going to All Reliable, his original finish there in the Spring Stalk Slam. The Alpha Bear Water Slide. And here we go. Boxy setting up run in a big way. Bang! Box cutter! The cover! Will we have a new champion? 2. Now when LeBron gets that shoulder up. Double bounce moonsault, bang! Boxy, so damn athletic. Running smash countered by LeBron. LeBron not able to connect there. Boxy able to get out of the way as well. And I do ask in 2K26, can we make the side of this opaque, much like in regular cages and chamber, please? LeBron had his steam, big shot in the corner, running bulldog with authority. Hort, so much Hort. Never even held that belt, so don't drag me into this. Well, you might have held the belt if JG didn't join that match. Who's to say? Who's to say? Right, misunderstood, LeBron. Misunderstood. Oh, and what is this? Flip up over the back into a Batsu play, an electric offense here from the Cruiserweight champion. And they have kept this match, not able to get the distance, kept this match tight to inside the ring here. Typically you see battling on the outside, battling out up on the roof, but no, these two using the structure as a way to keep them in and keep Wall Street out here. Of course, it was only right, only fair to give Boxy fair shakes here tonight. Oh, and there it is! And Boxy throws LeBron through the side of the steel. And things have just gotten interesting in this matchup. Boxy with a Dutch uppercut, much like a Dutch oven. Throwing LeBron around and away around this ringside area here in LA. Nice jawbreaker counter by LeBron. LeBron trying to get away from Boxy here. Not a bad strategy. Oh, and LeBron's going to climb. LeBron trying to get away from Boxy, or is he luring Boxy into a trap here? And they're going to battle on the side of this cage. Oh, face first in a trap it does indeed. Oh, big fall. Boxy managed to pop to his feet, though. God damn. Y'all want to see a lighting rig? They've got to get rid of the lighting rigs, too. Holy fuck. Yeah, yep. Oh, God. LeBron. Oh, right the eyes. Low blow, and Boxy nearly falling off the roof of the structure. Trick shot. Working over the upper back, the shoulders of Boxy. Remember, Boxy with some history of shoulder injuries coming from his run-ins with LBJ. Of course, Boxy would miss a number of months following a vicious ambulance match where that shoulder took a brunt of that attack. And now LeBron looking to deal a brunt of that attack back here tonight. Big drop kick. Oh, LeBron. Oh! Nearly sliding off the roof. And it is dangerous high-risk territory, and that's nothing I can do about that. Every time when playing like alone, I try to like free cam. I can't free cam. I really suck at it this year. The buttons are wonky, so we're just gonna have to, unfortunately, maybe look at some lighting rigs here today. Oh my God, knockout shot from Boxy. Looking like Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. A nice running box knee there from Boxy there. Kick to the back. You sure? Damn it, Dargan. Damn you. Yo, DT2 in the house. Of course, 1/3 of the trio's champions, the Heavenly Trio, Heaven and Earth, the Archangels, and the Messiah will defend against Wall Street later tonight. And Wall Street nearly every single match here tonight. As is often the case, Wall Street, continually growing, expanding faction. Oh my God, Toto around the world. Big head scissor takedown. And I thought maybe, just maybe, they're going through the roof of this bitch, but that is not indeed the case. Oh, big shoulder breaker. And again, the shoulder of Boxy, a point of attack here tonight. What up, Vasquez? Are we in Saudi? No, not here today. I don't know if TSW will ever go over there unless I'm paid handsomely to do so. How we doing though, Vasquez? Oh, LeBron. Big suplex through the roof, but Boxy able to slide out the back. Big chop block to the leg on the counter. DDT! Oh, and that's gonna buckle the roof here on top of the cell. And LeBron might be in a bad position. Oh God, up on the shoulders. Oh, big reversal. And like I mentioned, unfortunately, we are gonna see some lighting rig from time to time. Nothing I can do about that. I suck at free cam, and for some reason the game doesn't make those opaque or see-through, however you may. Transparent. I bet the meta glasses changed the cut game drastically. Swanee, absolutely. Absolutely. Of course, Swanee had a good showing in last week's Battle Royale finish. Swanee will indeed be in that Rumble match later tonight as we try to duck, dodge, dip, dive, duck, and dodge through the lighting rigs here. Oh, oh, and what a combo from LeBron. And those big chops just sent him staggering backwards and falling down below. And that might be it here for the championship hopes of Boxy. And this is a violent, vicious stipulation by design, but the second time Boxy has fallen from this structure, and you gotta wonder how much is too much. Of course, Boxy would start War Games alongside the aforementioned AJ. And Boxy was out there for a good 30 minutes, and he took a beating in that match, and he's still gonna take a beating again here tonight, and they're gonna start climbing again. And you gotta wonder at what point is your health a priority over the championship? Oh God, and again, Boxy though counters. Now LeBron hanging on by one arm. Big shot, LeBron struggling. 15, 20 feet above the arena floor here at SoFi Stadium. Oh, and now LeBron drops. A big fall for the Cruiserweight champion as Boxy once again scales the steel and will await the champion for round number 2. Oh, Boxy almost slipping off the roof there. Typically sure-footed. Oh, I can't wait to see this lighting rig. Yeah, can't wait. Oh God, such a good lighting rig. Do you do that too? Like, do you duck when you know your ducking doesn't change anything, but you duck anyways? Oh, Boxy! Boxy with a big balls punt! Oh, that's the cockiest shit I've ever seen Boxy do, and that's saying a lot. Oh God, LeBron in trouble, spring stop, slip onto the roof. Just inches to the other side, to the right, and we might have seen the end of this matchup. Boxy, scoop slam, oh! Breaks the panel, but doesn't go through it. Oh, and Boxy's gonna lock in a rear naked choke here, looking to choke the life out of the champion. And while pinfalls and submissions should count on top of the cage, for some reason, they fucking don't. Yo, what up, G-Nice? Put those ones up, baby. See, people do the leaning stuff while playing racing games all the time. You gotta lean into the turn. You got to. Oh God, and Boxy. Woo, big combo. Big forearm. LeBron laying it into the former 3-time hardcore, former heavyweight and universal champion. A big clothesline. Boxy with a counter. Kip up. Oh God, LeBron flipping neck breaker. Ooh. Right on that steel trestle between the cage panels, and near disaster for both men. You know, for how much lighting rig we've been forced to look at, it hasn't been as bad as I thought it would be when they wouldn't leave the near side. Oh, and a leg drop, brother. So much hurt for one LeBron here. Jumping knee, avoided drop kick. Oh, not quite able to connect there. And that roof panel does appear to be buckled. LeBron, Boxy, back of his head. Oh, come on. I had to compliment how well it was going. Of course I did. Ooh, the lighting's hasn't been as bad. Ooh, nice, Jay. And LeBron gonna call Boxy up to his feet, looking to put him through that roof panel, retain this championship, and start Wall Street's night with a W. Oh, Boxy. Boxy's got LeBron. Suplex. Oh, countered though by LeBron. Oh, and here we go. Sleeper hold. Again, Boxy looking to make the champ pass out. And LeBron fading. Oh, and a nice sit-out jawbreaker. Oh, boy. Oh, God. LeBron. Powerbomb. Over the roof. Oh, God. And that could be it. Powerbomb through the roof. 2. No. How did Chuck count that on top? Chuck's knees are shot. Big Enziguri back inside the ring, and holy shit is goddamn right. Oh, nice sit out. Big impact back of that, Boxy bouncing. Oh, and LeBron looking to put this thing away. Moonsault. Oh, and Boxy valiant as they can be, but LeBron to retain 2-3. No. Unbelievable! through the roof. The moon stomp from LeBron, and that's not enough to put away Boxy. Boxy rolls him up. Schoolboy, small package, come on. Boxy, no. Picked out by Brun. And was that the last-ditch effort? Oh, clotheslines. Boxy feeling it. Off the ropes. Rebound. Pop-up. Drop kick. Vintage Boxy. And Boxy channeling this Los Angeles crowd. And he's locked. He's loaded. And he wants that Cruiserweight Championship. Boxy, springboard. Moonsault. Oh, big elbow to the heart. And the sternum of LeBron. Boxy now, middle rope. Big splash. Boxy pulls LeBron to his feet. Hard Irish whip. Off the rope. No, over the ropes. Down to the outside. And do we have a third roof climb in us here tonight? Boxy slow around the ringside area. What is Boxy thinking? Maybe looking for a spot where he stowed some weapons pre-match. Maybe just getting those legs beneath him. Oh, and LeBron's gonna counter with the European uppercut. And a little bit of verbal sparring between the two. Ooh, and Boxy face first into that cage. And just when you thought Boxy had that rush of energy to get him to the other side, maybe, just maybe, we've spoken too soon. LeBron back in the ring. Boxy stalks around ringside. Enters the ring. And Boxy. Spring, stop, slam! And is that enough? 1, 2, no! And LeBron kicks out. And Boxy hitting him with his best shot. Fire away. Face first, corner turnbuckle. Oh my God, Boxy top rope. Oh my God, what is Boxy doing? Boxy! Oh! Choke slam from hell! 1, 2, 3! What a finish, Boxy with a choke slam from the top rope. An unbelievable way to start this show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. My God, what a banger. As Boxy is your new Cruiserweight Champion of the world. And what a showing by both men. Time and time again, both Boxy and LeBron kicking out when it mattered the most. Boxy once, twice, 3 times. Off and through the cell, LeBron, the moon stomp, the power bomb through the roof, hitting him with every piece of that arsenal. But in the end, Boxy does what Boxy does. Win championships. And LeBron has now fallen to 0-2 inside the Hell in a Cell when that Cruiserweight title's on the line. Able to put his opponent through the roof in both matches, arguably dealing the most destruction. And how about this finish? This super finisher. Boxy has never run this move before, and for good reason. Bang! And what a finish, and what a way to kick off the Royal Rumble.
Here is your winner, and new Cruiserweight Champion, in ladies match.
Yeah, when the screen gets blurry, that's the super finisher. That is only utilized when they have 3 finishers stored up. Fun fact. So that is, he's had that all year and he just never had a fucking chance to use it. That's crazy shit right there. And as Boxy grips the title close to his chest. Just one belt remains in the quest for the Grand Slam for Boxy. The Tag Team Championships currently held by the Brotherhood, but for now, Boxy will look to reinvent the Cruiserweight division. In my opinion, the best division this year. You go JG, you go Clap, you go Meme, you go LeBron. Now, Boxy etches his name in the history books at the Royal Rumble. Three and a half stars, my ass. My ass, that was a 3.5. Bro, that's a 5-star banger, baby. And speaking of Boxy, big thank you to Boxy for making a lot of the entrance themes you as well as these mid-roll tunes as well. Wow. Kind of need a bit of a breather after that one. We're about to get JG on his feet in the first match. That was absolutely insane. Congratulations to Boxy, but don't celebrate too much, of course, as LeBron will have his rematch clause in the upcoming weeks. Of course, next pay-per-view, Elimination Chamber, the final stop on the road to 603 Mania 2, which, of course, will be live from Las Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. And let's gamble on who's champion when we get there. Well, I would say gamble, but I do reckon this next champ, with the way he's been going this year, I reckon he's pulling double duty at 603 Mania as well. He will be our semi-main event, and he is also Open Challenge champ, hardcore title, hardcore rules. Yunk! Let's see who steps up here tonight. And it's a short card. It's a short card. Technically probably not bacon, but we might be able to have Boxy edit it a little bit to make it so it doesn't get flagged. And here he is, 9 months with this championship. It's literally Young's baby at this point. 56-2. 1 loss to Phineas and Herb, reigning defending BMI champion, and of course, 1 loss via cash-in to the man he will have a chance to get a little revenge against later on tonight. An animal. I should have included that sentence. But most importantly, on a night where we know Young's got double duty. We know the Rumble is around the corner as well, so you got to wonder who is even available for this matchup. We're going to find out in just a few short moments. And who will step up? Oh my God. It's nearly been a year. Is this the Crow? The Raven? There's no way. There's no feasible way. It's the former hardcore champion, the former mixed tag team champion. It's Roldy. Holy shit. Oh my God. What? And we thought he was retired. We thought Roldy was done for. And what a moment here at the Rumble. And you gotta, I tell you what, Young fears no man, but you gotta be shaking your boots a little bit on this one. We're talking the man behind the barbed wire baseball bat. The man who nearly ended the career of Shrades for the Hardcore Championship. Of course, former mixed tag champion, inaugural mixed tag champion alongside the greatest women's wrestler we've ever seen. And there's some holy shit chants for Roldy here tonight. And what a shocker. We did not have that on our bingo card here this year. 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Get those predictions in, ladies and gentlemen. Let it run, baby. What a moment here in LA.
From Allentown, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 215 pounds, the Reaper.
and a warm reception. Roldy has always been kind of the tweener here.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 314
The Battle of Pennsylvania here in LA.
European Hardcore Champion, the
Hey, what up, Lemmer? And no motherfuckers. You missed just the Cruiserweight Championship match, which was a banger. You got to go back and watch that. But what a shocking moment here, ladies and gentlemen. And this is a man that Young has never seen in the ring. One of few who he's never seen. And he's barely even watched that man wrestle. So this is a true X-Factor type situation for Roldy here. And we're looking at a multiple-time hardcore champion, an inaugural mixed tag team champion. And I tell you what, if there was any Cruiserweight who could walk down to that ring, stare Young in the face, it might be this guy. Oh, and Young, oh God, Young. Oh, DDT on the apron. And Young with the early onslaught of offense, as he tends to have. You got to weather the storm in a matchup with the Tank Big Daddy Young. Again, I believe 56 or 57-2 is that record. Looking to expand it here tonight. But on a night where he's got a lot on his plate, of course, with the triple threat for that heavyweight championship. Young currently the second shortest reign in heavyweight championship history, of course. Big time, even shorter. But I digress. Of course, big time Sir of the Brotherhood will be in the Rumble later tonight, as well as, oh God, oh, curb stomp. Ripping the arms out, and you got to remember, Young has used K-tape many, many times. The reigning defending tag team champions, big time, and Sir, the Brotherhood. And big kicks here, and I do believe Roldy was the first man to venture into the crowd during TSW, introduce the barbed wire bat. This is a man who is as hardcore as it gets here in TSW. And look at this joint manipulation. No, and a big knee. Irish whip, oh, reverse, and Young able to overpower. And that's where things will get interesting, is going to be the power versus the stamina versus the speed. A classic heavyweight versus cruiserweight matchup, and this would be the first cruiserweight Young has faced in quite some time. Has been battling with a lot of bigger daddios, so to speak, a lot of fellow BMI competitors. Of course, Young, former BMI champion, first man to hold the BMI and the World Heavyweight Champion and Hardcore Championship at the same time. Oh, small package, looking to get a quick win. Oh, and a big kick out. T-record lows. Gross. Good luck with that. Y'all stay safe. Oh, a nice move there. Fireman's carry up into a front slam. An innovative offense early on. Oh, what is this? Oh, nice butterfly cutter. Able to lift up the big man. Oh, and the big man showing he's a little bit spry as well. Kick out at one. Ooh, thrown right to those steel steps. So this is classic hardcore rules. Falls count anywhere. Oh, and you got to wonder what Roldy gets into underneath that ring. Oh, God, blast! To the back of the head. Oh, and a big kick. 7-stream streak to sweet. Appreciate you. Of course, oh, and look at this. Roldy with a foot on the steps to get a little bit extra elevation, a little extra pressure on that pin. And that just showed you Roldy, a true student of the game. This is not his first rodeo here, ladies and gentlemen. Rodeo Drive down the road. Oh, big ripcord into a lariat. And Roldy doing a good job going toe-to-toe with the big man right now. But again, the big question is how long can you stay on top against this man? I don't think in either of Young's losses there was ever any point where you go, Young is getting worked over, you know? Very back and forth, very bang-bang type situations. Looking to drag Roldy to the corner, Roldy able to break free. Another small package, and Roldy by hook or by crook's gonna get this championship kick out at none again. And every kick out, that is burning more and more energy, more and more stamina. Roldy not a big guy, he's cruiserweight division. But That is still a 200-pound human being that you are going to try to push off yourself time and time again. Oh my God, Roldy up on the shoulders. Oh God. Oh, the crucifix toss. How the hell did he do that to Young? And how about this? Oh, and those knees. That hurt my knee just watching it. Thinking power bomb. Oh, running sit-out power bomb. And here we go. When Young gets on a roll, when that boulder goes down the path, when the train comes down the tracks, there's no stopping it. It's like Newton's law of motion. Oh, and Young with a ladder, which is an interesting choice. Young not typically one to utilize ladders, of course. Did win a BMI ladder match, but this is his only career ladder match at this point. Yeah, what a toss, bro. He's been hitting the gym. Or roiding up. I don't know. Oh, and Roldy with a microphone in his hand. He's got some words for Young here. Says, this is my division. Shot with a microphone. And to be fair, Roldy, a big reason why this hardcore championship was the title of the year last year. Now, certainly this year, Young has really redefined this division. But you got to remember who got there first, who did it first. And it's this man. And he's going to set up. Pounding the mat. Listening to the voices in his head. Oh, crash and burn. Yeah, one letter off from Roidy. I'm just saying. Oh, and big mounted punches, and you can see the face paint start to chip away as the match wanes on here. Big kickoff. And again, Young defeating everybody in his path, whether it be gauntlet, multi-man singles. Oh my God, he's gonna go into the damn crowd. Oh, the ladder! Oh my God! And Young able to kick off. What a nasty bump. Young may be thinking more weapons, but no, going back to the attack, but no, Roldy's so quick. Oh, spin out slam, and the side of his ribs maybe caught the bottom of that ladder. Of course, those ladders underneath the ring, as the women's heavyweight championship will be on the line in TLC. In just a few short matches. Can Bama go 2-0 this week against Jen? Of course, Miss Huda would pin Jen in that tag team championship match, a long title reign falling. Could we see the same here tonight? What is Roldy with a table? And he's gonna set that table up at ringside. Oh God, dude, I thought Young was gonna just yeet himself straight through that table. Young underneath the ring. Young with a steel chair in hand. Again, the tables, ladders, chairs getting utilized later tonight. Oh! Buster the chair! Oh, now side mount. Ooh! Ooh, I think that last one. Oh, last one caught him. Last one caught him here. Young's busted open. Springboard. Oh, Hurricane Rana by Roldy. On a roll right now. But Young again able to avoid. Young is deceivingly athletic despite the size and weight. Man, oh my God, he got busted open bad, man. That is pouring all over the face of Young, and that just got popped open a minute ago. Oh, and he's got one of these light tubes again. Oh, counter, and that light tube ended up in the crowd. Oh, God, almost thrown into the crowd. Oh, the Roldy Ram, the headbutt. Vintage Roldy. 2, no, Young stays alive. Throwing Young across ringside, maybe we'll go on that ladder, the table. What is he thinking? And if you try to get in the head of this man, you're doing yourself a disservice. I don't think even he knows what his next move is. Oh, God damn, a DDT. Hey, that's his face that's bleeding, not his back. From a knife. It's fair, it's fair. Roldy up on the apron, taunting, but taunting Young tends to be a mistake. And it looks like it will be here. Big shots. Oh, big overhead elbow. And now just rubbing the face into that mat. Big elbow. And you might have pissed off the big man, making him bleed his own blood. Big stomps on that left hand of Roldy here. And Young starting to build some momentum, but no, cuts it off immediately. Oh God, Roldy. Roldy, I think, setting up Young. Young's in a bad spot. Off the rope, rolling stunner, but oh, big side kick, counter. And Young, the blood in his eyes, misjudging the distance between himself and the opposition. Oh, and here we go, the slam, Young. No, countered. Roldy doing his research, doing his homework. No, big inverted DDT. Middle rope. Oh boy, gonna call Young to his feet. Oh, looking for a flying DDT, I think, but Young able to get out the way. Big axe handle countered. And they're gonna meet center of the ring. Young, big knee to the midsection. Big shots here as well. Looking for a suplex. Long delay suplex. Man, look at the blood pouring from the forehead from that half mount punches that Roldy threw earlier in this matchup. Good job. Maybe the blood, the sweat combining, a little bit extra lubrication here to slide out the back. He's gonna go for the cover. Not sure that's enough to put away Young. Kick out of 2. Moonsault lands on his feet. So damn athletic. Oh, and Young. Bull Nelson suplex spikes him. Holds the pin, bridge 2. No. Oh, and a big clothesline. Full mount now, looking to make that blood pour from the head. And Young's got a triple threat later tonight, guys. Oh my God. Oh my God, Roldy. Roldy, what are you doing? Oh, God! No! Oh, God, the pun! The pun kick! What is he thinking? Top rope? Oh, big jumping DDT! Slow to the cover, outside leg, Chuck, 1! A 1 count! This man is an absolute monster among men here in TSW. Roldy. Oh. Oh, and shades of Steph, the blue-eyed witch! Spellbound! Unbelievable move here. Young drags himself to the apron, Roldy. Oh, and there it is. His weapon of choice, the barbed wire baseball bat. He's gonna throw it down at ringside, save it for a rainy day. And I guess that rainy day might just be now. Nope, steel chair. Roldy sizing him up. Oh God, big shot to that arm, the shoulder. Young counter, breaks the chair from his grip. Dragging over to the ring ropes. What is Young thinking? Oh my God, oh I know. Oh my God, Young. Young, forget retaining the title, forget winning this match. He's looking to end this man's career on his first night back. Young, pop up, power bomb on it. Oh God. Oh, and that's gotta be it. Roldy's a tough son of a bitch, but ain't nobody that tough. Oh, he's that tough. Bill Ford tough. Unbelievable. How did he kick out? And Roldy showing why this was his division going into last year's 603 Mania. Of course, would step into Elimination Chamber as champion, though would end up dropping that title to future champion. And the only man to go 2-0 at 603 Mania, Tony. Oh, big steel chair shot, and this could be over. This could be it here. Again! Oh, jawbreaker! Oh, the rolling headbutt! Holy shit! Young's down, Chuck is real slow on the count. 1, 2, no! Young kicks out. And at what point does this match wear and tear? The the weekly defense of that hardcore title wear and tear. Where is Young going? Or where's Aroldi going? Got that table in hand. Oh, Young counters though. Ooh, oh, big kidney shot. Oh God, not on that ladder. Oh, Jesus. Nasty swinging neck breaker right on that ladder. Oh God. Oh God, this is too much. Oh, oh, Young in a steel sandwich. Ladder. Man meat of Young. Steel steps. Holy shit, this man is twisted, and the crowd loves it. Oh, it's being a twisted, Young just double hand choking the, he's got him goozled. Oh, and fading is Rolly. I'm gonna toss him back to the ring, not quite lined up proper. Roldy, shot to the back. Oh my God, what is this? Submission hold, Dragon Sleeper. And Young's starting to fade. Young is fading. Young is fading. Oh, with a big knee. And another knee. And Young gets out the hold. And Roldy pulling out a new move in his repertoire. Oh my God. Oh, inverted breaker. No, no, God. Talk about pulling out all the stops. Unbelievable impact on the back of the head, the neck. Steel steps in the ring. Young gonna roll out to outside to reset a little bit. Young, Irish whip, off the rope. Oh, big shot, big kidney punch, back elbow. Great counters here by Roldy. Off the rope, rebound. Oh my God, a stunner on the stairs. Young's down, 2. Oh! Oh my God! Oh my God! For just the 3rd time ever, Young has lost! Wow! The impact of that stunner bouncing up onto the steps. And of course, will have his championship rematch, but you gotta wonder what this means now for that triple threat match later tonight. And talk about a big return to action. A massive restart of momentum, and what a tough son of a bitch. Cannot believe he kicked out of his powerbomb to the ring apron. And yes, indeed, the man who redefined the hardcore division, he's back. Huge return, huge upset as well. Absolutely insane. And for the first time in nearly a year, the Hardcore Championship is no longer around the waist of Young. Unbelievable. Truly unbelievable woman here. What a showing, what a return. And it's ironic, I was just double checking on the side. You guys know I pre-roll most entrances. Whoops. I reckon Young is coming out with something that's not technically his anymore. That's crazy. Me included did not expect this one. What a shocker of an upset here tonight at the Royal Rumble. Wow. So far, his dear successful title defenses. Write it down, he says. Write it down. Well, we're about to find out if that trend will continue, as Jen will defend that women's championship inside TLC against Bama, of course, the person who defeated just a week ago. Love to see it. What do you mean? So if there's an entrance that uses custom music, I typically get it done ahead of time because I don't like having to hit all that shit live. Young's in the main event. and the entrance was pre-rolled. So I think you can probably put together. Whoops. You know, in hindsight, I should have done 2 versions, but I was like, it's fucking young. It's fucking young. Well, turns out it's not young here tonight. But let's get going on the first of 2 women's matches. Of course, we get the mixed tag titles later this evening, but let's go down to ringside for little tables, ladders, and chairs. Oh my! Let's get it. Yeah, LeBron. Yeah. I mean, I could do it live. Then I'd have to load both of their entrances because obviously LBJ and Young both have custom music. I'm not doing that. So there'll be a little bit of a continuity error later. Whoopsie poops. Animal, you do have side plates. You do, and they're beautiful. Beautiful.
Introducing the challenger, representing the Order from Birmingham, Alabama, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, the Alabama Slammer.
And the first ever woman to defeat Steph here in TSW. Former women's heavyweight champion, multi-time women's tag twice with Miss Hudat, once, of course, alongside Mrs. Stoney at last year's 6'3" Mania. Yes, indeed, Bama, Mrs. Stoney, 1-0 at 6'3" Mania. Keep an eye on that one. But here we go as Bama, a bit more confidence than we normally see. And I think coming off that big tag one has done wonders for Bama in this matchup. Boo! 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 Boo!
And introducing the champion, representing Fatal Influence from New York, the Women's Heavyweight Champion, the Nightmare Jen.
2 minutes for predictions, and of course, without a title, as it is currently hanging above the ring, the first time, much like Young, in nearly a year that Jen is coming to ringside without a title in her possession. Of course, longest running women's tag championship in history, tag reign, actually the longest tag reign in history, of course, beating the founding fathers there, who I'm certain both of the founding fathers will have a good opportunity later tonight in that Royal Rumble. But can Jen come back bouncing off that previous loss with success? We're about to find out. Don't mind people you aren't. Yeah, Cap, it's fair. It's unfortunate when it's a way that like was super avoidable, but yeah, that is fair actually. That is definitely fair. You know, an accidental, a happy mistake, much like Bob Ross. Jen still doesn't have her side plates. Motherfucker. Animal has his though. Whoopsie poops. All right, let's get it on. Come on. Get those bets in. Channel Point bets are live, of course. Here live on Twitch. Let me just put that in my notes. Yeah, you know, it's funny. I swear I had that in my notes, but I don't have it in my notes. Jen side plates, though. She might not need them, because Bama has been on a tear as of late. Some of the best singles and tag matches in recent memory. And Bama, always want to keep an eye on to pull off the win when you least expect it. Of course, I guess the black and red would be Jen. The red and black, per se, would be Bama. Bama, one of the pound-for-pound strongest in this division. And Jen, other half of course, Raw Dog, so you know she's going to get down and dirty when it comes to these matchups. Of course, they kind of in a tag match because of the antics of Jen dragging the referee out of the ring. Absolutely uncalled for, but I gotta respect it. And the aforementioned sickness has returned. Is that true? I did see that the Pats will be wearing the white on whites, which I do like. I mean, I think the red throwback to the Pats against like the Seahawks ones that they wore earlier in the year, dude, that'd be fucking sick. I would love that. So I will not be live for the Super Bowl, but there's a chance maybe we stream before. We shall see. But we will be live this Saturday for the Rumble, the second, the inferior Rumble. Ooh, Cash Moolah, baby. What up, Cash Moolah? How it done? About that money. Yeah. I'm doing good. It's been a really fun show so far. A shocker of a show, too. I mean, I think that second match, not only the return, but to also win that match. Whew. Wow. But of course, Yunk will have his rematch next week. The Hardcore title is defended every single week here at TSW. Although, I'll be honest, that triple threat kind of hangs on what Young's schedule is going to look like. I know that hardcore division is one he made very big, but if he's heavyweight, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's the focus here. Bama looking to pull down the title, but Jen all over it. I do believe this is Jen's second ladder match. I believe there was a tag ladder match at one point as well. Jen just can't go up that ladder. I hate that glitch where the front of the title doesn't show up in ladder matches if it's custom title. Weird. Grut says fake, so who knows? Probably fake. Baker Bread Man on Twitter wouldn't lie to me, would he? He wouldn't lie. His name's Baker. You know he's good people. Bama kind of unsure what to do with Jen here. Over the top rope. Bama gonna look to try to win this thing right out the gate. Nuggy pulls off that turnbuckle cover. Definitely worth keeping an eye on. Jen, kind of an awkward angle. Oh my God, Bama kicks her off. Jen, oh God, nasty fall. Nasty business fall there. Putting that left arm onto the ladder and stomping on it. And this is the type of offense that Jen and the Dog Pound really have helped make famous. Of course, Raw Dog will be in the Royal Rumble later tonight, as well as Nuggy's other half in Meckle Monster. Could we see back-to-back wins for Raw Dog? Could we see the Dog Pound? Main event mania, we are going to find out in just a few short hours, ladies and gentlemen. We are flying through this card at a decent pace, half brisk, much like an iced tea. Bama slowly avoiding Jen here at ringside. Jen, steel chair. Bama with a table, sliding it back into the ring. Oh God, shot to the back of the head. That is a vicious swing of that steel chair. No, and again. Drop toe hold countered by Bama. A little teleportation. Bama. Jen whip down. Step over the back and a big drop kick. Shades and Natty Neidhart. Some nice offense here for Bama. Yeah, half breast like an Arnold Palmer. Barney Palmy alert. Jen pulls Bama back up, hard whip into that table, and things could get ugly right now for the one half the women's tag champions. Big suplex, oh, right through the table. And Wood exploding here at ringside. And these slow, methodical boots to the face here. Steel chair in hand. Back to the ring. Oh God, big chair to the back. Oh, and the spinning back kicks, the double kicks, the TKOs. And here we go, Jen. Oh, Bam able to counter. Jen maybe thinking jaws of life submission here. Ooh, nasty impact on that table. Big crossbody. Bam gonna set up that ladder. Starts the climb, but Jen back to her feet as well. Ooh, just gonna push the ladder right over. Doesn't even consider climbing the ladder. Says, no, we'll just push down. And sledgehammer there on the side of the ring. Looks like Masuda maybe put that in there. Of course, the favorite weapon of the dog pound faction is that sledgehammer. I'm trying to rationalize what Jen's doing right now, and I don't know. Is she just practicing parkour? Is she training for Ninja Warrior? I don't know. Oh, big steel chair to the skull. And kicked up by Bama. And Bama one tough SOB. Yeah, playing mind games here. Oh, and the exposed turnbuckle sternum first. And Bama now. Look at that Alabama slamming to put it away. Oh, sit out face first. Bama gonna set up that ladder. And in 1 week time, Jen from 2 belts to none. Bama championship in her grasp. No! Big impact and a 3rd time falling from that ladder for Bama. Jen, big splash. Oh, face first on the ladder. Bama drop kick. And what a counter. Eating nothing but steel. Much like Jaws in 007. Steel chair. Jen in the corner. Bama misjudging the distance. Oh, 2nd one's good though. Oh, big alley-oop bomb right on that. The scraps from the table, the chair. Kicked off by Jen. Woo! Big chop. We're gonna trade blows. Ooh! Yeah! Boo! Yeah! Boo! An electric crowd here in Los Angeles, City of Angels. Oh, and a nasty roundhouse. And Jen, some of the fastest feet here in TSW. Those kicks so dangerous. The impact behind those, the force, the torque. And Jen, while walking around ringside, Bama's gonna climb the ladder. And Jen, maybe mind games at the wrong time and place. And Bama has got the title. No, for a 4th time, falls to the mat below. Jen working over the neck of Bama. And here we go. Disaster might be inbound. Oh, and here we go. She's thinking comms ban, shades of her husband. Bang! Comms ban! The F5 hits! And Bama's down, Bama's out, and Jen will do that long climb to retain the Women's Championship. Oh, Bama slow to her feet. Jen, one hand on the belt. Oh, and a big impact, and I thought the comms ban would do it, but no. Jen able to... Or Bam able to wriggle out of that one. Oh, and that ladder wedged beneath the bottom rope right now. Hey, what up, old man? Afternoon, how are you? I'm doing fantastic. Been an exciting show so far, and of course the Rumble match later, as unpredictable as they come. Nice back elbow by Bama. Bam, oh, and a big spear. Nasty impact. Now Bama, ladder in hand. Could Bama win her 2nd heavyweight title? No, gonna prop the ladder up in the corner instead. Look to do some more impact. Oh, and Jen able to kick off. Oh, nasty impact on that knee. Ankle. Middle rope. Jen. Oh, big axe handle. And now Jen gonna grab that ladder and look to climb and put this match away. Nope, she's gonna just put the ladder in the other corner. Oh, nasty face breaker. The hair pull, face first. Jen gonna set up that ladder, but Bama back to her feet. Oh, big shoulder tackle by Bama. And the challenger. Drop kick. Jen rolls out down to ringside. Oh my God, Jen's taunting. Oh my God, Bama's climbing and Jen's taunting. Okay, Jen's back in. Oh my God, imagine. Big shots up. Oh, Bama kicks her up. And Bama kicks her up. And Bama's going to climb. Reach for the title. And Jen, no, able to pull her down by the back of her tights. Ooh, stiff head kick. Oh, and another face breaker. Hair pull. And Bama to ringside. Jen. Oh, Jen, now's her shot. She's going top rope. More damage. Big elbow. When Nuggy gets in the ring, is Nuggy going to pull down the title for her? Nuggy's climbing. Is Nuggy going to pull down the title, much like Ellsworth and Carmella? Nah, she jumped back down. That'd have been a fun spot, though. I don't even know if they can do that. There we go. Jen starts that long climb. Bama slow to her feet, but Jen, hand on the title. Bama slow moving. Jen's holding on. You gotta pull her down. Jen struggling. Oh, Jen steals it. And Jen steals it. What a finish. And Bama will take out the ladder, but Jen dangling from the ceiling, able to unstrap it. Falls to the canvas. And Jen maybe has cashed her ticket to 603 Mania. We still got Elimination Chamber, where we will be crowning her contender for Mania. But she'll defend that belt there as well. And what a showing by both competitors. Bama with some real flash of success. But Jen, once again, doing what she does best, by hook or by crook, dirty as they can be, gets the job done. Nice comms band there. And what a wild finish. Shades of Johnny Clapp in his ladder match, just dangling and able to fall into victory. Hell of a match.
Here is your winner, and still women's heavyweight champion.
Gotta get her side belts. Go to side plate. And Jen will retain, just a few short months away from 603 Mania. Will she keep that belt until that showcase of the Immortals? 4-star. Terrible bets ratings today. Oh yes, huge. Woo! We got Swain with a 1-200 biddies in the goddamn house. I appreciate you, Swain. The absolute best. The absolute best. And I tell you what, speaking of the best, we are just a few moments away from JG tapping out Casio and becoming a 2-time Universal Champion here in TSW. Before then, we have a very, very special word from our 2-time and reigning, defending heavyweight champion. Let's skip to the end of the pre-roll. Let's get it, baby. So, ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you a word or two from our heavyweight champion. Let me pull down my text so you can get the full package, baby.
The Royal Rumble, the single most exciting event in wrestling. Outlast 30 other gladiators for your chance to headline 603 Mania. Unfortunately, I have some terrible news to give to 32 people. For the first 30, those entering the Rumble, while you may end up surviving and earn the right to headline the greatest spectacle in sports, sadly, it's not going to matter. You're going to lose to me. Not losing to the other two. My opponents tonight, starting with my best friend, Yunk. I cannot wait to watch you retain your heavyweight title. Congrats, again, on the single most impressive rookie season, not just in TSW history, but all
Didn't retain it.
The hardcore division is your playground, but my friend, stay in your fucking lane. Be thankful I freed you from the burdens of the most prestigious title in TSW. And that brings us to number 32. LBJ, the GOAT. Used to be a man of the people, less of a goat these days, more of a lamb. The longer you have that Walltown stink on you, the longer you tarnish your legacy. 32 people tonight are going to have their dreams smashed because 1, I will be retaining my title, and 2, I will be headlining 603 Mania as your first ever 2-time champion because...
So well said from our guy, the heavyweight champion. Well, things didn't go so well for Yunk. Let's see how much that affects his main event, because he certainly ain't 100% when we get to that main event, that triple threat for the heavyweight championship, and of course, the titular Rumble match. We're going to take a true hero to get the job done in that one. But speaking of heroes, I am here, ladies and gentlemen, to save you from Casio. Although he's a great dude and truly beloved by the audience, the locker room, the community, really. But to me, he's going down. That low down and dirty Casio, he's gonna tap tonight. Because it's a submission match. I'm the man of 1,000 holds. And I have never tapped out once. I've never submitted, ever. Now you might say that I tapped out a couple times. I call it fake news. It's fake news. Because I'm the greatest. Everyone's saying it. Everyone's saying it. Time to once again become your Universal Champion. I'm in the bathroom. I'll be right back. Enjoy this beautiful music, baby. And here he is, first ballot and inaugural Hall of Famer here in TSW. Owner, operator, first ever heavyweight champion. The longest reigning cruiserweight champion until Clap beat that record. And truly the best of all of us is JG603. But, hey, you got some Z-Rock? He's in the Rumble. Yeah, the Rumble's not for another hour. I know. So he's not here? Fuck! It's fine though. It's fine. It's fine. I can handle business here tonight. I'm the man of 1,000 taps. I'm 1,000 holds. 1,000 holds. 1,001 even. Never say never, Swain. Huge. Make sure you get a shout for Swain if you didn't already. This is why I don't bet. Back down to 60K. To be fair, though, I don't think anyone would have bet right on that hardcore match. I don't. I mean, some did. But my God. Tried to work. Who won the last women's match? And still, sir. Of course, that'll be up on YouTube tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard. Dude, predictions are live. Predictions are live, but it's Jobber G603. I should get my points back betting against him. I resent that. I resent that comment. But you're probably right. So JG, of course, the Inner Circle, Z-Rock, and Kopak kind of alienated both of them, it turns out. Mistakes were certainly made. You know, we all make mistakes. Some could argue I stole Z-Rock's championship and I punched Kopak in the face for being the better half of the tag team, one could argue, but I digress. But we're getting this title back right here, right now. Right now!
The challenger. From
Let's get it, baby.
New Hampshire, weighing in at 191 pounds, the man of 1,000 holds, the living legend, JG.
603.
From New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 200.
Sorry, I can't really hear anything over the sound of the boos.
Universal Champion, Cashman.
They're cheering for me. They're just saying Borns. They're saying Borns. Emma, I don't appreciate that. I never tapped out once, and I'm not tapping out tonight. Damn it, we're getting the job done. Man of 1,000 holds, and we're getting the job done here. 2-time Universal Champion. We're going to Mania, baby. Let's baby. Let's get it. Double up. Oh God, big boot. Oh, that hurt. Here we go, JG, nice counter to Casio, big shot to it, and JG knows Casio so, but Casio knows JG just as well. Trading counters here early on. Unbelievable, big lariat from JG, and that's how we do. This is how we do it. Woo! Rebound, big Enziguri, vintage 603 offense. What are we doing? Top rope? Axie boy? Oh, God damn it. Oh, let's go! Big shotgun drop! Oh my God! And Casio just hit Chuck! And Chuck's down! And Chuck's down! And JG just drop kicks Casio into the referee! Just a minute into this matchup! The new game drops end of mid-March, early March, I think, like the 12th or 14th, something correct? Springboard, 360 lariat, but this is a submission match. You gotta get the tap out. Of course, JG, man of 1,000 holds. And Chuck is still down. Chuck is still down. Casio. Oh, God. Ah, shoot. Slice. Atomic drop with authority. Casio, top rope, Chuck back to his feet. Oh, God damn it. Picture perfect elbow drop from the Cash Man. Oh, God, I swear to God. I swear to God. No, 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 no. Get in this. Get, shimmy, shimmy, shake. Come on. There we go. Ooh. Not for a second was I worried there. Everything's fine. We're not going to tap out of Casio a first time. We're not doing it. We've never tapped. GG top rope, maybe thinking super finisher. No, counter by Casio. No. Oh, God. Oh, God, no. Rope break. Rope break. Rope break. It's a rope break. It's a rope break. That's a rope break. Chuck. Chuck. Chuck was concussed. I want a rematch. Chuck was concussed. He might have early onset CTE. I don't know for sure. That drop kick, he tumbled, he mumbled, he bumbled. We need a new referee down. Can we get a new referee down here? We need a new referee. That's not legal. It's not an officially sanctioned matchup. Fuck. All right. Maybe I tapped. That's a rope break. My legs are underneath the rope, Chuck!
Here is your winner.
God damn it.
Universal Champion, Cashman!
I'm going in that Rumble, damn it. I'm going in that Rumble. And I'm gonna win, and I'm gonna main event 603 Mania, because it's my company. I'm doing it. Damn it. God damn it. Where was Z-Rock? Where was Kopak? I punched Kopak in the face, right? Damn it. All right, it's fine. It's, everything works itself out in the end, it's a journey. It's a journey. It's a journey. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. It's fine, Everyone has their ups and downs. Life is a roller coaster. Just like the great philosophers Lilo and Stitch, it's a Hawaiian roller coaster ride. It is. I stole nothing, and I did punch Kopak. I did. Yeah. Well, one could argue it's what I deserved. Yeah, I probably deserved that. Well, anyways, We got some more titles here tonight. We still have the trios, the mixed tag, and of course the heavyweight championship before the main event. But, ladies and gentlemen, it's Wall Street versus the Messiah, the Savior, blessed be the Clap Daddy, and DT 1 and 2. Let's sound back down to ringside. We got Wall Street fight action. Is this false count anywhere? I don't know. We're gonna find out in approximately 3 minutes. Twitter lied to you? Hey, that 15K more points than them in the next. Ooh, Clash. We'll see you before then. White, Seahawks, Navy. That's fair. Need a hug, old man? I'm fine. Everything's fine. You can tap out of the Rumble too, sir. At this rate, maybe. Big yikes? What's the yikes? It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Many second round for TSW. Chuck is overworked, LB. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Is that the shortest Universal title match in history? It's got to be, right? We're setting records. We're setting records, baby. And here we go, the Bank, a.k.a. Wall Street, Khan, former Cruiserweight champion Craigie, former Hardcore champion Butt, Vibey Boy, never holding gold in TSW. And talk about a team that is synonymous with victory. Synonymous with championships. Blessed be the Clap Daddy and DT 1 and 2. Blessed, 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 blessed.
At a combined weight of 601 pounds, the World Tag Team Champions, DT, and the Savior, Johnny, Power, and Glory.
And here they are, and I tell you what, I've had my issues with the DTs, I've had my druthers with Johnny Clap, but he earned my respect fair and square. He's the face of the Cruiserweights, now the face of the Trios division. And one could argue the Messiah, Johnny Clap, is one of the faces of this very company. Of course, DT 1 and 2, two-time Trios champions, first team in history to win the Trios titles with two different pairings. Pretty tired, only wish I had an energy drink to drink. Well, you know what, I tell you what, while I've finished mine today, use code JG603 for 20% all your Rogue energy needs, ladies and gentlemen. You got the hydration, you got the energy, you got the chill at the end of the day, kind of everything you need to get you through your day. And this crowd is hot for this one. And how about that, Johnny going right after Vibe. Of course, Vibe, massive attack on Johnny at Wall Street headquarters. The first ever Falls Count Anywhere match at Wall Street headquarters. Nice headbutt by Craigie. Craigie, of course, the enforcer of Wall Street. Khan down at ringside. And I think a lot of Wall Street, you go, yeah, that checks out. Okay, let's get these guys. But I tell you what, Khan and LeBron, I think, really shocked the audiences by their addition to this faction. Craigie a 2-on-1 right now with DT1. Goes DT1 with the gold. DT2 has got the black. Yeah, you pay everybody, baby. But who's watching YouTube or do you watch it live? That's a great question. Well, if you're watching it live, you got to do it on Twitch.
Stream on Twitch is JG603.
Appreciate you, Mick. So we still have two more blockbuster title matches before that Rumble. So make sure you guys DoorDash the beverages, get locked, get loaded, because things are about to get interesting here on TSW. Oh, ladder by Vibe right off the face of Johnny. And these two have really been connected at the hip throughout their time in TSW. Of course, Johnny would originally bring Vibe into TSW, would bring him into the Wall Street faction. But sometimes your biggest success becomes your biggest mistake, and this was a huge mistake as Vibe would pick Johnny from Wall Street, make additions to the faction. But I think the big question in Wall Street, pending the result of this matchup, where does the true power lie? Does the power lie in management or success? Because I gotta say, on paper, LBJ should be leading this faction. Heavyweight champion, the king, cruiserweight, hardcore, has done it all. Vibe yet to hold gold here in TSW. But he's the face of Wall Street, ladies and gentlemen, and he has a big opportunity to truly cement himself in that position here tonight. Some people call it a cult, some people call it an opportunity. And if it is a cult, Vibe just might be the cult of personality here, as he has a way about him that people just want to follow. A lot of formers. You're not wrong there, Animal. A lot of formers, but a lot of current as well. Of course, you're looking at the current mixed tag champions. We'll see just a few here with AJ and Kara. Of course, LBJ, maybe heavyweight champion. All of a sudden, LeBron certainly a big stumble earlier, but he has his rematch. Big kicks in the corner, nice moves by DT2. Oh, nice kick combos here by DT. And as always, you gotta wonder with the Rumble, pending the night's results, what's next for everybody? What paths will we take to Mania? And I tell you what, if anyone can spin a good tale around something you might not expect, it's gotta be that JG 603 fellow. And how about this, Johnny and Khan, so much history. Of course, Khan would defeat Johnny in Cruiserweight Championship matches last year before Khan bulked up back into the heavyweight division. Oh, nice German suplex. Right now, Vibe caught between both DTs. Craigie had to come down to ringside to help out. 137 days significant with the next champ failed to even leave the arena with the strap. You ain't wrong there. You absolutely are not wrong there, LB. Unprecedented title reign. Oh, God! Big suplex through the table. I like how the table just fell like straight down. Damn, you don't want to follow him. He smells good. Much like the Hardy Boys. Ooh, right onto that ringside barricade. Gonna clear out the scraps from the previous table. And Khan with a hockey stick, one of Canada's finest. And of course, Wall Street truly internationally. You've got the British represented. You've got the Netherlands representing. You've got Canada. You've got the United States of America. Truly a global faction here in TSW. Oh, and Khan just hit Craigie. And this is the chance for Johnny to take advantage. Big shots. Woo, woo, woo. Big boot and Vibe over the top. If there was the Rumble later tonight, that would be an elimination. Craigie able to break up that pinfall. Table and toe for DT1. Vibe gonna counter. Oh, nice gut wrench. And once again, inevitable. Johnny and Vibe. Oh, right on that table. Oh, nice move there. Face first off the knee. Goes Craigie. Khan hockey stick in hand. Oh, God, nasty. Oh, that actually might have just caught Vibe. That might have just caught Vibe. Oh, and things are falling apart a little bit here for Wall Street. The second moment of friendly fire, so to speak. Oh, big bicycle knee strike. And right now, the Heavenly Trio in dominant fashion. Will they walk into 603 Mania as your Trios champions? Of course, DT 1 and 2 would be a part of the Trios match at last year's Mania, would go on to lose to the Congregation. Of course, talking Fendler, Rocks, and at the time, Chef. Big German suplex right on that chair. Rip cord lariat, turning Khan inside out. Johnny, top rope, Craigie in trouble, and Johnny is busted open something fierce. And what is Johnny thinking? Little turnaround. Oh, caught by Craigie. Looking for a cross body. Oh, and a knee breaker. A back breaker. Amish. Don't we all vibe? That's a fact. How dare he get a successful job in a wonderful family? Bullshit. Bullshit. Oh, bang! And what a move, the holy driver, and Johnny with vibe, or the Craigie, 2. Oh, and Craigie kicks out. And the enforcer, the muscle of Wall Street, able to stay alive. And very few people kick out of the holy driver, aka previously known as, I should say, the old WDD, the whiskey dick driver. Oh god, nasty move there. I didn't quite catch all that. Standing shooting star press by Khan. Johnny, top rope. Looks like he's gonna call maybe Craigie back to his feet. Oh, and a crossbody! High holy cross! Still hits. So much Chef J taught me everything I know. Apron? Oh, absolutely. It's got to. It's a really good quality apron, too. Oh, and DT. Stiff shot's going to bust Vibe open here. Oh, and a Superman punch. And down goes Vibe. And the cover. Chuck, slow to ringside. DT2 taking out Craigie. Johnny takes out Khan. No, kicked out. Yeah, and it has pockets. So versatile. We're gonna snap that arm off something fierce as Craigie. Johnny able to stop. Oh, super duper kick countered though by Craigie. Craigie gonna trip up Johnny. Oh, and how about this? The Rusty Muffler submission. You don't see that one often. How about that? And Johnny, so slippery, so athletic, able to break that hold as the DTs take on Khan. Vibe still down at ringside. DT1 after Vibe. Big face breaker. Yo, no edit, no lonely, goddamn house of Noble, baby. Hope you're doing fantastic. And this is interesting. All 3 men in this trios match separated by a great distance. Gonna be hard to break up pinfalls in that type of scenario. Johnny working over Vibe. So much history between these two. We mentioned earlier, of course, debuting alongside Johnny previously, both with Wall Street. Oh, DT2, nobody home. Khan, electric chair, no countered. Ooh, big impact on the left knee. And the big question too, with all of Wall Street in title matches, will they have an impact on the Rumble? That is the big question. We know they are slippery salmons and like to find their way in this situation they probably shouldn't be in. Craigie. Oh, got the standing guillotine. Oh, and there we go. Got the legs grapevine. And Johnny might be fading here. Oh, but Johnny counters. Craigie, oh, driven into the ringside area. DT, oh, Khan straight into that ring post. Vibe, steel steps, but Johnny looking to stop. Oh, and Johnny eats the steps. Nasty impact, and this Wall Street fight putting the fucking fight in street fight right now. And there is absolutely no love lost between this team. DT2, cover on Khan, no. Here we go, holy driver, and Craigie's down, second time eating that move. And this could be it. Khan, two, Khan, oh, Khan breaks it up. Khan at the last second. Yeah, they had to jump that man. Gang warfare. Double knees coming, bang, big impact. Ooh, nice knee to the face there by DT2. Oh, you know, they shot that beautiful lighting rig. Ooh, Johnny might have just landed right on that ladder. Vibe working over clap, but DT, 1 and 2 coming to back up. The leader of their group. And they're just fighting over the near lifeless body of Johnny. Woo! Big chop. Ooh, thumb to the eye. Big back chop. Another chop. Another chop. Another chop. So many chops. Damn, watching Food Network with this much chopped. Oh, and Johnny throwing Craigie right into Charles Robinson. And Chuck, already a bit of a bad night officiating. I was definitely under the ropes. That was a rope break. That was a rope break, Chuck. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that. Gotta think we're nearing the later parts of this matchup. Vibe, top rope, we're gonna take out Johnny. Big impact with Con and DT1. Oh, axe handle him. Yeah, I might have tapped out. I might have tapped out a couple times there. Yeah, a little bit. Nice backbreaker. Cover, Chuck slow to ringside. Con breaks it up again. And the second time this match, Con able to save the pinfall for Wall Street. Of course, he knew its addition to the faction. Well, of course, alongside Kara as well. Big fist flying here on the bare knuckle brawler, Craigie. Former hardcore champion nearly 2 times. Taking it to the finals of King of the Ring, but unable to get there just at the end. Nice reverse atomic drop, cover, inside the ring. Vibe steps on the table, 2, no! Craigie kicks out! Oh, and Vibe too slow getting there. Luckily, Craigie able to kick out. Oh, the springboard forearm. And here we go. Johnny joins. DT's there. Craigie cleared the ring. And Vibe is in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Big point of the elbow, spiked down into the skull of Craigie by Johnny. I'm in danger. Spinning back kick, nobody home. Oh, now DT1 busted open. Johnny, cover, Craigie 2, no, and Craigie kicks out again! The Enforcer, the muscle of Wall Street, showing why that is not just a moniker, but that is a fact here in TSW. We've got diving Savant, sidekick. Oh, and Craigie, pump handle. Oh, there it is! Queen's Gambit! 1, 2, new champs, no! Oh, and Khan putting DT2 in the spin cycle here, looking at TKO potentially. Oh, nice scoop slam by Vibe. And you gotta think we are nearing an end to this absolute war. Oh, here we go. Standing sleeper hold. Shades of Rowdy Roddy Piper, but Khan just punched Vibe to break up the submission. Wall Street is having some issues right now. Oh, Khan, TKO, Technicon, knockout! Technicon knockout hits! And Vibe's in the way. Vibe is blocking the breakup. No, DT1 gets it. Oh, right across the back. Oh, thrown into Chuck is DT2. Oh, God, nasty spike. Broken up, though, by Johnny. Gut wrench over the top, sliding. Oh, Craigie. Oh, and Johnny ducks the brass knuckles. The knuckle dusters by the British Brawler. And Khan's in trouble. Nice back elbow, staying alive. Big German suplex. Turning him around backwards, baby. Light tube in hand. Watch out. Oh, broken up pin again, and we are absolutely at the precipice of the finish here in this matchup. DT throwing Vibe away. Craigie. Oh, Craigie just took down both DTs with one fell swoop. What a move. Craigie, often one of the more underrated members of the TSW roster, and especially Wall Street. Cover on DT1. Vibe has got the cover. No one's gonna break it up. 2. Oh, and he kicks out. Frustration on the face of Vibe, looking to win his first title here. Craigie, big splash. DT2's down. DT1's down. Khan's got Johnny. Craigie, cover. DT2, 2 and 3. No. Big splash. DT's covered. And no champions. Vibe does it for Wall Street. No. Oh, pendulum, German suplex, bang. Oh, holding the cover, but Chuck's nowhere to be seen. Johnny kicks up. Meanwhile, at ringside, looks like stock market crash hit by Vibe, but no pinfall. Oh, glass everywhere. Big knee avoided by Vibe. Khan's gonna set up a table in the middle of the ring. DT1 in trouble. And this is pure chaos. Nice sleeper slam. Khan off the... Oh, and Khan just hit Vibe! And this match has been chaos for Wall Street as Khan just took out Vibe by accident. Big splash to the corner, DT1, DT2 back in the ring though. Khan, they let some offense, Vibe back to his feet. Yeah, maybe, I think Chuck really got concussed on that one. I'm sorry, guys. I might have just caused a landslide effect here, much like Fleetwood Mac. Including all the fucking of each other's partners. Do you get tired of saying the same thing? Never. Especially if it's against Fall Street. Vibe thrown back in the ring. Vibe gonna roll through that table. Big running bulldog by Johnny to Craigie. And this match has got to be nearing its final waning moments. Side rushing. Oh my God, look at the blood down the chest of Vibe. Holy shit, Vibe. Can we get some medical personnel down here? Can we get some glue, some staples, anything? This man's bleeding an entire pint and he's gonna pass out. Oh no, DT had the cover too. Nice spinning back kick by the Messiah. Family, family. Money, money, money. Money, money, money. And there we go. DT2. No! Kicked out by Vibe! Vibe stays alive! I absolutely love the infighting in chat. TSW, it's still real to me, damn it. DT1 with a cover on Khan, and Khan kicks out as well! And despite a little bit of incidental contact across this faction, and a hell of a war right now. Oh my God, a guitar. And remember, Vibe debuted, used to walk to the ring with that guitar, and Johnny, a bit of a shot. Oh, and TKO, the technical knockout, and Johnny's down, and Khan with a cover, and DT2 breaks it up. No, Vibe, oh my God, steal it. And they absolutely steal those titles. As Vibe blocking the DTs from breaking up that fall. And talk about incidental contact. Talk about being out of position. And Wall Street might have just fallen into these trios titles. And how about Johnny being the one to be pinned as well? A shocking turn of events here in this matchup. And Wall Street was a heavy, I should say, underdog against the Heavenly Trio, and that is a huge comeuppance for Wall Street. Vibe has won his first title here in TSW, but most importantly, Wall Street with a much-needed victory here. Of course, we're a few moments away from the mixed tag title match between AJ Cara and Tony and Huggies, aka Team Tuggies. Johnny sold a little bit, allegedly. DT, you never know. You never know. You never know. And look at the blood bath. The blood down the chest of all three men. Fists to the air as Wall Street are trios champions, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable stuff there. And to say steal the title is a little strong, but oh, that finish had some questions. But I promise you, the rematch will have no questions. We'll make sure that we get a firm winner in that one. Well, just a couple more matches remain, of course, with the mixed tag titles, with the heavyweight championship, then the Royal Rumble, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, controversy. I'm picking up what you're putting down here, sir. But hopefully there's no controversy in this next one, as, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the mixed tag team titles. AJ and Cara. Cara, huge debut, winning record. AJ finally gets that tag title win, going against, though, Huggies, who is pound for pound one of, if not the most dominant wrestlers in this women's division on any given Thursday. And, of course, Tony. Controversial as he may be. Yeah. Oh, holy shit. Yeah, right now. You got eyes on that? We got eyes. Guys, we're going backstage. Sounds like there's a brawl going on. And it sounds like this next match might not be happening. Oh, and it is. And Huggies attacking Cara in the parking lot. And you got to think there's a little bit of turnabout's fair play. A lot, as of late, has been made of Wall Street having issues with getting sneak attacked, though they kind of started the sneak attacks first. But I tell you what, Huggies going after Cara, and yeah, they were set to wrestle right. Yeah, I can't imagine. We're going to push that to next week. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with this brawl occurring right now, it is official. The mixed tag titles, unfortunately, will not be defended here tonight. I can't imagine Huggies nor Cara will be in any good health to battle here tonight. Which means, Tony and AJ, we need something for you. It's almost like there's a match later this evening that you both could join. So it's official. Next week's going to be the mixed tag titles, but tonight, the Royal Rumble has two more confirmed entrants, as Tony and AJ will be in the Royal Rumble later tonight. And look at this damn traffic cone. Have you ever felt a traffic cone? You think it's plastic, it's light. These things are dense, and with the right amount of force, there's some damage to be done here. Oh my God, and Cara with that big driver, bang, inside out. Some time. I don't like when you guys are fighting. Boo. Oh, and Cara, Widow's Peak, snapping the neck, the skull back of Huggies, and Cara with a brawl victory. And we know Cara will be defending these mixed tag titles next week now. And Huggies is not 100% going into this thing. Certainly less than that after two massive moves on the concrete back here in the parking lot. So guys, it sounds to me like no mixed tag title, which means it's time for the heavyweight championship of the world. Let's send it back down to ringside to get ready for that one. Big shout out to Jeremy Camp for the official theme song of today's Royal Rumble. He doesn't know who I am, but I thank you nonetheless. Wall Street continues to thrive. Not wrong here, LBJ. A lot of questions, a lot of ups and downs, but I tell you what, no matter what happens, Wall Street always finds a way to come out on top. And they leave no survivors, and there will be no survivors in this next match, as it is triple threat. This is a Wall Street fight, falls count anywhere. Anything goes, no DQ. And by the way, no managers. If there is any interference at ringside, we will call the match, we will award Animal your victor, and there will be no rematch clause for those who interfered. This one is going to be a big one. Yo, what up, Z-Rocker, baby? How we living, sir? I don't know where you were for the submission match, but I assume you're prepping for the Rumble. I know we're crossing signals, Dazzle. We're going to get this figured out. You're going to see him in a few weeks. That's sick. Dargan being spicy today. Well, guys, it is that time for the semi-main event of the evening. Triple threat action heavyweight title on the line. I'm in the bathroom, and we'll be right back. Enjoy these incredible themes. Big shout out to Boxy. And I mentioned earlier, we pre-rolled these. There is a glaring issue with one of these entrances. I'll be right back. The whole JG does it all crowd can suck my dick on this one. 'Cause boy, did I fuck this up.
Introducing the challenger, representing the base from London, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, the $1 million champion, the King, EST.
And here he is, 137 days, nearly doubling the previous longest reign as heavyweight champion in TSW history, LBJ. A crown jewel of not only TSW, but Wall Street as well. And again, I pre-roll my entrances. I don't think anyone thought this would go that way, so Yunk, he's got a toy belt to make him feel comforted. He was the only one without a belt here. It's like someone gifting you a prize you didn't really win just to make yourself feel good about it. Whoops. I apologize on this. I like to pre-roll my custom themes, damn it, which actually I should get with Boxy about making Yunk a new theme, because this Carmelo theme just keeps getting flagged. Not blocked, but flagged. I don't like that. I don't like that. Well, ignore this. But Yunk, nearly 9 months. A wee little baby was at Hardcore Championship, but he, despite what you're seeing, does not have a title anymore. Shocker of a fucking lifetime, ladies and gentlemen. And here he is. Look at those side plates. Look at those side plates. Look at those. Those actually came out really good. And here is your first ever two-time World Heavyweight Champion. And one could argue, the most decorated man in TSW history. Two-time heavyweight, multiple-time BMI, Universal Champion, Trios Champion. Only belt he has not held is the Hardcore title, which once was held by Yunk, and despite that last entrance, it's no longer held by Yunk. Get those predictions in, ladies and gentlemen. The semi-main event of the evening, Animal, a heavy favorite at the moment. 88888 on LBJ. Yunk, just 3K, and you gotta think, after that brawl earlier, he ain't 100%, that's a fact. But I will tell you, that was a couple hours ago. He might be alright. He might be alright. And let's get it on. Come on, baby. Pop-up drop kick. LBJ, of course, losing his title at the Royal Rumble to Yunk one-on-one. Yunk, of course, would lose the BMI title and take his first career loss to Finn. But instead of a rematch for the BMI Championship, Yunk jumping up a division for the first time ever in TSW history, called an option C type scenario, and Yunk would defeat LBJ, but only hold the title for about 15, 17, 18 minutes. Of course, as his long-term friend, his Bash brother, Animal, would take the opportunity after Yunk had wrestled for quite literally an hour. Literally an hour. When you include his Hardcore title defense earlier that night at Seasons Meetings, as well as the main event and the cash-in, over an hour. So needless to say, Yunk in a bad spot going to that one. Oh my God, and Yunk. Buckle bomb! Oh God! And this is one fall. This is not elimination, so there's going to be electric breakups left, right, and center, much like a Taylor Swift album. Yeah, raw, right? Imagine. A little backyard wrestling. We'd all be broken, literally. Yeah, oh, my man. Harold to York too. Sweet. maybe, and not even maybe, to this point, biggest talking point of the day, Roldy's back. Make sure you guys check out the YouTube upload 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday. LBJ perched on the top rope in a big crossbody ringside. And remember, LBJ is the king of kings, king of the ring. And let me pull down the TSW and the Rogue, as this is a no DQ ringside brawl type scenario. We got to make sure we're not blocking any of this action. Or is he righty? I tell you what, the L for an I, and next thing you know, if it's a lowercase L, it looks like an uppercase I. I'm confused. Oh, Yunk looking for that claw. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, semi-main event of the evening. Big opportunity for all three men. And the big question, who comes out as heavyweight champion? And who will be main eventing 603 Mania? I will say, whoever leaves as champion will have a title defense at Elimination Chamber. It will not be inside Elimination Chamber, but there will be a title defense there. So essentially, you win tonight, you are one match away from main eventing the showcase of the Immortals 603 Mania 2 live, Las Vegas, Nevada. Oh, this could easily steal the show. Easily steal the show. The Rumble is always going to be the best, you know. But man, does this match have an opportunity to be an absolute classic. We don't see a lot of non-elimination multi-man matches, and that's for a reason, because when they happen, they are so damn special. Here we go, spin out, big planting here of LBJ, and there we go. Oh, big chop. And Yunk taking Animal off his feet. And I will say, Animal a bit of a darker attire than I think we're used to him rocking. Typically a lighter blue, lighter, brighter colors, but things darkening a little bit, not only in the attire of Animal, but maybe the mindset of Animal as well. Of course, a lot of controversy in the cash-in and the steel cage alone. A lot of controversy there. Of course, he'd leave the match instantly, leaving Yunk to go 1-on-2. Try and dip Raw like you did at the wedding and throw him back out. No one here is wrestling. Yeah, right. So good. Raw's an athletic monster, bro. I watched him at a couple back round-offs. The handspring into the... Setting up that table is LBJ inside the ring. Big clothesline. And Animal laying it into Yunk here, guys. This is every man for themselves. You might say on paper, we'll work together to eliminate the opposition in LBJ. But you got to remember, LBJ, despite the affiliation with Wall Street, garners a lot of respect here. Not only in the community, but in TSW and inside that squared circle as well. And with the recent issues, especially the steel cage match, you gotta think Animal and Yunk have no issue going at each other a little bit more than they might normally in recent weeks. Nice back elbows. Of course, Yunk, a long history of winning multi-man matches. I do believe 57-3 now is the current record. Looking to avenge one of those losses here tonight against Animal. Animal, of course, would cash in after Yunk had wrestled for nearly an hour, would go over an hour, wrestling between 3 matches on one night. 3 matches in one night. That's impressive in of itself. The balls, the gumption, although not necessarily his choice. But 3 matches in one night, that's rarefied air, and Yunk almost walked out in one piece and as your champion. But right now, Money in the Bank, 2-0. Never lost a cash-in, and of course, the Rumble. Later tonight, our very next match, 1-0. At Mania, of course, Raw would main event, would defeat in a 4-way matchup. And could we see the first singles main event in TSW Mania history? We're gonna find out. 603 Mania, baby. Yo-ho, Yunky, baby! Oh, look at that guy. Who's that guy in the black and yellow? Wait till we go at each other tonight. Oh, hey-oh. Kinky. It is last man standing. First of all, this is first of all. You can't do a 3-way last man. The last mans have been kind of bad this year because they seem to like just taunt every 3 seconds, and it's kind of an issue for me. Oh, God, an Animal swinging those steel steps and spiking them onto LBJ. LB, of course, former hardcore cruiserweight champions. Of course, 137 days as heavyweight champion and current $1 million champion. Oh, and Animal was taunting, and Young gave him a piece of that steel chair. Rolled up, bridging cover, but Animal able to break it up. Some might say backstab. Teach their own. Kept up by LBJ. Oh, nice flying clothesline. But Yunk back in action. And despite roughly half the time in TSW, Yunk probably the most matches. Maybe? I would think it's possible. 60 matches roughly. Although a couple of those we counted pins as gauntlets, but Vision of a chair pump fake cracks me up. Yeah, so good. How are you doing? I'm doing fantastic. Been a really fun show so far. A little bit of unpredictability, a little bit of excitement. I'm just hoping the Rumble delivers. That's all we want. Oh, LB looking to run the ropes, hit a drop kick. Oh my God, and Yunk hyping himself back up. Animal can't believe what he's seen, but LBJ right there to cut things off. Oh, and LB now snap suplex. Animal center of the ring. Of course, the Arsenal Assault, that flying cutter. The key piece of LBJ's arsenal. Pulls Animal back to his feet. Yunk back in the ring as well. Oh, looking for a little half and half suplex. And man, that spiking half and half suplex does damage. Oh, and a nice Samoan drop from Yunk, the big man. Animal out on his feet. And right now the champ looks a little out of sorts. Oh, and definitely out of sorts now. And could Young steal this victory in short order, much like Animal stole that title on a cash-in attempt? Pop up, bang, sky high. I can go W show. W show. The Rumble always delivers. Hell, TSW always delivers. Let's keep it real. I appreciate that kind word, Young. Oh, tsunami, tsunami. The cover, shot, Animal, 2, boom. Oh, and the tsunami almost gets the job done. Yeah, the only worry I have in the Rumble is because it's 2 minutes as opposed to like a minute or 30 seconds like we normally do, I am a little bit worried that we're going to conveyor belt some entrants. You know, like Young comes in, throws at Animal, then LB comes down, throws out Young, and then JG comes out and throws at LB like that. And oh, it says, oh God, oh, Arsenal Assault out of nowhere. An Animal there to break it up. I would say it felt a little early in this matchup to be thinking there could be a victory, but you never know in TSW what could be next around the corner. And not only did you get gold vibe, you beat Johnny to do it. You gotta think there's a certain level. Oh, springboard! Superman punch and Young's out! And Animal looks at the announce table, looks at the crowd, and he knows the moment. No! And that is the same shot that Animal used to beat Yunk in that cash-in. Nice. Animal. Oh my God, no. Oh, Jesus! Oh my God, a spiked jumping pile driver to the man we thought was his dear friend, Yunk. And I tell you what, I came into this match questioning where the heart lied for Animal in this contest. Oh God, looking for a springboard poison rod, instead just throwing ass to face. Much like the Golden Corral, all you can eat. Not the first time Animal's gonna have his face buried in my ass. What? Submission by LBJ. LBJ has now locked in one more submission than JG in his submission match. I'm kind of pretending that didn't happen. But that was funny. Yo, that was... Bro, that might have been my favorite moment of the night. I'll be honest. I'm a little biased, but dude, that was good. That was funny. I actually would have preferred if the bell rang and he just instantly tapped me. And honestly, that would have been way better. Oh God, blast across the face of Yunk and Animal. Sky high! Big sit out spine buster. Animal breaks it up. I'm happy that I beat Johnny in the ring when it mattered than the belt. You know? I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. course, we'll have a trios rematch in the next few weeks. Again, I don't like to commit to anything too soon because it's always changing here in TSW. Next time, Mud Farloose. Nah, we don't want Pink Eye. I'll be honest, that's a good way to win a match, right? Referee stoppage via Pink Eye? Although it wouldn't develop that quickly. That's enough Pink Eye talk. How about Brown Eye talk? Hold on, wait. Oh, nice move, package driver. And remember, Yunk, well over 300 pounds, BMI, former BMI champion, I should say. And by the way, for the record, Yunk, 3 different divisions, just missing the tag division. Oh, nobody home. And the Universal. Funnily enough, a fellow black and gold, but of a different ilk. Oh, big axe handle. That's a UFC eye poke. I mean, if he ate the right food before the match. A lot of veggies, a lot of protein. Oh, and here we go. The King Cutter. Bang! But Yunk's right there. Yunk is right there to stop him. Oh, well, oh, Yunk could have had him. No, they both caught at the wrong time. Thrown into the steel steps. Yunk looking to crush the opposition. Maybe even crush that steel trash can in the meanwhile. Thrown across ringside. It's already been a stunning, exciting event. Oh, nice! Oh, that actually might hit the trash can. That actually might have. But how about that? The double underhook suplex. Oh, let's get weird. No ads for you.
Harold to York.
And Harold with his second W of the night involving Yunk, allegedly, potentially. Coming in hot. 7 in the channel, the best y'all 2 sweet. Let's get some 2 sweets tonight for our guy Harold 2 sweet to York. I appreciate that, brother. Absolutely appreciate that, man. Can we get a shout for Harold as well? Good people there. Good people. Woo! And right now, LBJ, the cruiserweight, is taking it to 2 of the biggest, baddest BMI competitors this business has ever seen. Dance and throw your hands high. LBJ looking to stalk his prey of the animal, but no. Reversed on Yunk. Animal LBJ up on his shoulders. So right into the barricade. Oh, Yunk looking for a clothesline, not quite getting all of that one. And again, it comes down to the Bash Bros battling out while LBJ sits back, relaxes, observes, and this is a genius attack plan by LBJ. LBJ certainly not his first rodeo. Oh, and a big smash. Right when you think LBJ had the perfect attack plan, gets caught up by the animal. Ooh, we got a hypey boy? Did we like extend a sub or something? You guys are too powerful. Hype train, all aboard the hype train. I appreciate you guys, especially on TSW day. Y'all are too sweet. Appreciate you. LB just bouncing off the man meat that is Yunk. And I tell you what, right now LBJ is the awkward third lover in this triangle. LBJ keeps wanting to go to war, but I feel like Yunk and Animal keep going on their own. Oh, the meeting of the minds. Animal, nice counter. And Animal turns his attention right back to Yunk again. And you'll be if you forget about the Mod God, you forget about the Glorious King. He's gonna make you pay, ladies and gentlemen. So athletic as LB, double underhook, big suplex. Drop kick to the back of the head of Yunk. Every day. Whoa, big clothesline, down goes LB, and again, it's back to square one. It's Yunk, it's Animal. Yunk LBJ by the back of the neck here. Back in the ring. I do think pinfall does have to occur inside the ring. No, we saw some involved ends, didn't we? Oh, LBJ with a big counter. Young looking for a finisher there. Animal able to dodge, dip, dive, duck, and dodge. Oh, and a massive slap to the face, literally and literally. Knee to the back. Oh my God, LB. Young might have just avoided disaster as LBJ looked to be preparing a flaming fucking table. And Young, oh, bomb through the table goes LBJ. Oh, an animal, backbreaker. 2, 3 straight Irish curses. And Young's in trouble. LB's at ringside. Young gets back to his feet though. Holy hell. Small package. Schoolboy. 2, no. Kick out. And there it is. Arsenal Soul. Animal slow to his feet. 1, 2. Oh God, no. LBJ almost the second ever 2-time champion. Oh man. And you always get worried when they come in with a slow stomp to try to break up the pin. LB. Oh, tornado DDT! So damn athletic. LB looking for some weapons. The Animal's gonna cut him off. Good counter. Oh, big bicycle knee strikes by LB. Get that light tube. Watch out, Animal. Oh, God, glasses everywhere. And I tell you what, Young, despite having a match earlier, not looking too shabby. And even more than that, doing a oh God, Samoan drop on the ladder. Doing a good job of avoiding massive pieces of offense. You'd think Young would be in a bad position, but all things considered, he's staying out of trouble. LB running the ropes, big drop kick, bang, down goes Animal. I do believe it is the first time LB and Animal have been inside a squared circle with one another. Oh my God, not on the steps. LBT, oh God, what impact! Oh, Arsenal Soul, Young's down, Animal's at ringside, LBJ, 1, 2, throw! And as he's coming down for the 3 count, Young gets his shoulder up. And it does not get closer than that, ladies and gentlemen. It physically, quite literally, cannot get closer than that. Table in tow. Animal gonna break that up. And you gotta wonder, is that the missed opportunity in this contest? Will you have another chance? Oh, and the Bash Bros team up temporarily, and they want to take out LBJ. The Bash Bros, no, and they turn their attention back to each other. Big Beal toss, choke toss here by the Tank Young. Yo, Psycho Arcanine in the house. RK9, baby, how we darn. Oh, and LB. Oh my God, small package. No rope break. 2. Oh, no. Oh, Animal. Animal Instinct choke slam. Oh my God, and Young hit an axe handle on him while he's getting choke slammed. Whip off the ropes, rebound, big Luthez style slam, bang, and a big elbow too. Young taking a little siesta. Yeah, tag team and LB's nasty business. You usually have to pay extra for that kind of action. Oh, big axe handle. Yeah, right, they're gonna hug. I do wish there was some inherent team-ups within these type of matches. I think that would add such a good extra layer. Scoop slam, counter, Young, shot to the back of Animal. Countered back by Animal. And I don't think they know LBJ's back in the ring, guys. Whipped, off the rope. Oh my God, German suplex. He's spiked, he's on his shoulders, he's down! No, kicked out! Holy shit, Six Batman, we are in the thick of it right now. Oh, big drop kick, shades of Daniel Bryan in the corner. Yes, oh, spear, interceptor, Animal's down, he's down, 2, no! Oh my God, and for a second time, opportunity knocked, and Young couldn't answer the door. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno, bitch. Big headbutt. Young attention back. Pop up, Samoan drop to LBJ. Mod God, the king, rolls to ringside. Now Yunk turns his attention back to the champ. Could Yunk join Animal as the second ever two-time heavyweight champion? LBJ stalks at ringside, and LBJ doing a great job of staying out of action when necessary. Oh, nice STO. Sweep with a leg, much like Karate Kid. Steel chair. Oh, that steel chair's doing tricks on that thing, bro. Goddamn, silly rabbit. Tricks. Made for kids. LB able to power bomb up Animal. Cruiserweight versus BMI. Pop up face into the turnbuckle. Yunk gonna slide those steps in. Big drop kick. But LBJ, watch out. Yunk, explosive clothesline, but not getting all that one. Hard out trip, off the ropes. Drop down logos, LBJ. LB, standing Spanish fly hits. Springboard. Oh, Aztec press. Shades of Sabu. The suicidal, genocidal, homicidal, but no good. Oh, God, into the steps. And Yunk just German suplex the German heritage LBJ into next week. Off the ropes, rebound, scoop, tight power slam. Yunk rolls out to the ropes. Watch out, LB. LB's behind him. Stiff forearm. And certainly LBJ, no stranger to major title matches. Again, 137 days as your heavyweight champion. Animal calls him to his feet. Springboard drop kick. Mid-scoop slam hits that drop kick. Nice sit out. Snap in the back of the head down to the mat. Stomp onto Yunk, taking that right arm. And remember, that is technically the good arm. The left arm is the bad one. He gets that K-tape, of course, coming off that match earlier tonight for the Hardcore Championship. Shocking results, truly. Big fall-away slam. Working over that left leg. It's going to be hard to hit that Arsenal Assault with a bad leg here. Oh, and steel chair to that knee as well. And again. Oh, and LBJ might be in trouble. Forget this title. We're talking career. Ending injury there. Ooh. And Young throwing Animal on that steel chair. And that's the very same move that Animal defeated JG. Just a simple buckle action. Oh, and here we go. Powerbomb coming from the bang, bang. LB back to his feet. Young kicking Animal off the top. Watch out, turn around. Every now and then, Wall Street's gonna fuck you. Oh my God, talk about stealing a win. A slap to the face, cover, no. Back in the ring. Young kicks off, and again, Animal and Young, truly the linchpin holding this match together. Oh, and what a backstabber. Rip-cording the arm around the neck. We got that F landmark sign. He'll be in the Rumble later tonight. Certainly a fan favorite and bettor's favorite in that matchup. And speaking of favorites going to matchups, we got to speak about how Animal won Money in the Bank. Of course, was not in the match officially. LeBron would attack Schmitty, as we would later find out. Animal would join that match as a surprise entrant, and the surprise entrant would win the match. Who the hell would ever join a multi-man match as a surprise? Not me. Tap out. But falls don't count anywhere. You gotta be in the ring. And Young taps out, but doesn't count. It doesn't count. And how about that? Will that be a factor? Animal Instinct, that twisting choke slam, down goes LB. Oh, and a big leg drop. Who would ever tap out? Imagine being so frail to tap out. Could actually be me. Yunk breaking the grip of LBJ. Big drop kick, Animal, light tube in hand. Oh, God! And that's going to bust Young open. The scar tissue from the earlier match has been hit. And Young, we got a gusher here. We got a gusher here. Stiff forearm. Low kick. LB shoots a single leg. To be fair, Animal has literally broken someone's ribs before by doing that exact thing. Look at that half and half suplex. Again, couldn't get it to go. Second time in this match that half and half. Oh my God! Holy shit! Oh! Oh my God! Oh! Oh, and Yunk just slammed Animal on the underneath those steps. Oh, and a big powerbomb. Animal taunting, Yunk on him, thrown into the ring post. Yunk, now's your time. Now's your chance. Get LBJ in the ring. Win back that title that you lost, sir. Top rope, LB taunting. Animal's the target, though, again. Yunk has eyes all over Animal in this matchup. Oh, and the gut-wrench powerbomb. And despite having a bloody hardcore war, oh my God, Yunk's on the barricade. Yunk, what are you thinking, brother? Oh my God, a senton! That's a goddamn man-meat cannonball. And what an unbelievable title match here tonight at the Rumble. This has been electric. And Yunk calling for it. Yunk flexing on him. Big clothesline. But as we found out moments ago, falls do not count anywhere. Got it back inside the squared circle. Oh, nice power slam. Animal takes out Yunk. Power slam to LB as well, and right now the champion looks to be in firm control, but spoke too soon. Hurled into that LED on that ring post. Oh God, an LB steel chair broken up though by Yunk. Oh, big tossing back suplex. Animal, those steel steps. Yunk counters. Big punch. Big kick. Big chop. Oh, and Animal matches that chop. You chop, I chop harder, bitch. A little choppy choppy. Tie and tie, baby. Animal LB quite can't get a hold of one another. Thrown across ringside. Pop up, head scissors. Down goes Yunk. Ooh, thrown right at that hard barricade. Just a thin layer of padding protecting here. Animal breaks free. Yunk going after Animal. Oh, and LB between a rock and a hard place. Oh my God, LB is getting destroyed by the Bash Brothers right now. Holy shit. Oh, and Yunk is down at ringside. Oh, LB in the ring, but Animal instead choosing to taunt here. Maybe a crucial mistake. Animal with LBJ. Spinner! LB's down! Animal breaks it up. And despite their differences, the Bash Bros team up once again lightly on the outside. And here we go. You got to think we're closing on the final moments. LBJ springboard, twisting body splash. Oh, and Animal spikes the steps, hits LB and Yunk. Two birds, one stone. Yunk thrown back in the ring. Animal up on the shoulders, no LB, reverses Animal. Poison Rana, bang! Animal spiked, and Animal's down. Here we go, King Cutter, vintage LBJ, bang, King Cutter. Drop kick, Yunk, time and place, the champ's down, the champ is out. Oh my God, and Yunk's gonna get LB back in the ring. And Animal is down at ringside, slow to his feet. Yunk, big stomp. Animal taunting, he's a long way away from that ring. And here we go, the power of Yunk pulls up LB to his feet, throws him away. Animal back to the outside, steel steps in hand. Oh my God, and the big man looking to cause waves. Tsunami! Oh, Animal! Two! Oh, and he breaks it up! And literally trying to fight over the corpse of LBJ, an explosive clothesline by Yunk. Oh, Enziguri by LBJ. Yunk, Irish whip. LB off the ropes. Big clothesline, not quite getting all that one. LBJ, third time's the charm. Suplex, and Yunk's down. And Yunk's to the outside. An animal sinks, and Yunk is down. Yunk is up. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Yunk. A fraction of a second from stomping to break up the pinfall, but Yunk just too late. And with that, LBJ, Yunk, both rematch clauses have gone by the wayside, which means at 603 Mania, we are likely seeing one-on-one with Animal, pending Elimination Chamber. But what a match. Unbelievable. Maybe the greatest triple threat you will ever see inside a TSW ring. So much heart shown from all three competitors. And this is one of those, where were you? Where were you when this match happened? Animal, congratulations. Complete prediction. And you, sir, are a victor. Good luck topping that Rumble. I mean, you ain't wrong there. You ain't wrong there. Unbelievable. And by the way, we know there's a rematch clause for the Hardcore Championship. He'll have that, but you gotta wonder, what's next for Yunk? A quick dalliance with greatness at the top of the card, but that stomp coming a fraction, a minuscule millisecond too late. And the first ever two-time heavyweight champion is still your heavyweight champion here tonight. Congratulations, Animal. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to find out who will challenge. Sorry, that wasn't right. It's time for the Royal Rumble match. 30 entrants, 1 winner. Who will face Animal at 603 Mania? What is next for Yunk? But most importantly, what is next for LBJ here in TSW? Couple titles he's yet to hold, but a couple of those titles are held by Wall Street in the mixing trio. So you gotta wonder, where does LBJ go from here? What I do know is where we're going from here, and that's the Rumble match. 2 minutes per entrant. Clear your schedule. We're here for the next hour, ladies and gentlemen. We're going overtime today. Can't wait. Who wins? Who walks out on top? And real quick, worth mentioning is who took the details on last year's Rumble. We're talking 20 minutes, 24 seconds for Joker, longest time. Rowdy, 5 eliminations for the most, and Mr. Benjamin Mel Guapo, 47 seconds, shortest time. I'm going to the bathroom. Let's get that first entrant. I'll be right back. It's Rumble time, baby. Let's get it.
Royal Rumble match. Now, the 2 superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order they drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania!
Oh, main event dog in the Daniel Olsen.
Representing the family from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 315 pounds, OitxDragonn.
And when we talk about the most decorated wrestlers in history, you can't forget Dargan. Every title you have, he has held except for one. The heavyweight championship of the world. Can he go coast to coast, the first man to do it? Will he main event 603 Mania versus a man that he knows oh so well, an Animal? I'm sure Animal's fucking not thrilled about that aspect. Let's get it though. Dargon kicking things off. Let's yeet, baby. And I tell you what, it's hard to match the energy of this man to start this year's Rumble. But the big question is, who will be number two? Who will be number two? To be fair, Dargon's caused some issues in the past, so you gotta think someone's chomping at the bit to take on this man here tonight. Let's see who steps up. He's back! The girl! Ah!
Weighing in at 420 pounds, Big
It's just a sexy Ched. Sexy Ched! Boy Ched! That doesn't work as well. And how about this? Taken out by fellow Dargantic's family member Tony months ago, the Thickness has returned. Shimmy, shaking, dancing, grooving on the way to the ring. And Dargon has got to feel some type of way about this one. So much history between Dargon and Ched. Of course, the inaugural BMI Championship match came down to Ched and Dargon. The Heartbreak Ched is here. LB, I'm down. We can do an odd even winner. And how about this? The Girth versus Dargantics, baby. Let's get it on. Come on. Look at that big clothesline out the gate, but that is a mountain of man meat, 6'9", 420 pounds of humanity. Maybe not the best stamina, but boy, does this man use that weight for all it's worth. Tight scoop slam, off the rope, rebound, big leg drop. Of course, Ched, the former and inaugural King of the Ring, a former TSW heavyweight champion, inaugural BMI champion, truly a man amongst the clouds, the stars of TSW. Good counter here by Dargon, running power slam with authority. Nice counter there by Ched. Ched's got Dargon up on the shoulders, and Dargon is dwarfed by Ched, and Dargon is no small man in his own rights. Nice roll through bone for him, and Ched just laughs it off. He's like the Pillsbury Doughboy. You hit him and he just laughs at you. Says, nice try, bitch. Got some F landmark signs in the crowd early on. Let's get it going. Royal Rumble match, 60 minutes, 2 minutes per entrance, 30 entrance. Oh, nice slam down. Working over that right arm, of course, taking away Dargon's Z360, the eat defeat style maneuver. And I appreciate you guys got a little bet going. I assume that is the odds evens. Let's absolutely run that bad boy. Clothesline it again. And Dargon is just, he's stunned by the girth of the Ched. Ched, Dargon across the ring. Good strikes here to break free from the grip of the girthiest daddy-o TSW might ever see. Big strikes. Oh, and a shot right between the eyes, right on the Pit Vipers. Standing moonsault, and Dargon deceivingly athletic, and we're gonna get the third entrant. Let's see who it is. I'm gonna be pausing and resuming music as we go throughout the Rumble so I can run shit. Oh, and this match went from big to even bigger. It's one big SOB Savard. And Savard, of course, a huge end of this year. Dargon over the top. Nope. Off the ropes. Rebound. And Civ able to scoop up Dargon. There's no way. Bang. course, Civ and Schrade's been a bit of a tag team as of late. Schrade's not in this Rumble today, unfortunately. We can confirm that the blood loss and the concussion from last week will keep him out of this contest. So we actually have one extra opening here in this Rumble tonight. We'll see who ends up taking it. Chad, Dargan to the corner. Oh, and Dargan in trouble early. Oh my God, and Chad looking to get his revenge against Dargantix, the team that took him out for months. Dargan. Oh, good job breaking free there in Savart. And what a big coup it would be for Savart to eliminate both these men, both former BMI champions. Savart never holding gold here in TSW, but the one big SOB certainly on his way to doing so this year. Vintage Shed, swiveling those hips, daddy-o. Chet, of course, superstar of last year, promo of the year, the Golden Mike. Truly one of the most well-rounded, beautiful bastards you'll ever see here in the industry. Big back body drop, bang, big impact. Civ going after Ched, up on the shoulders, 3 minutes left to predict, get those predictions in. Will it be an odd winner or an even? Technically last year, let me go check the spreadsheets, was 29 for Raw. I thought he was 28. I actually, yeah, we'll talk later. I actually kind of betting on him having been 28. Whoops. There was some good duality there. And the man who had the most eliminations last year, it's Rowdy, baby. Get funky, funky. I gotta turn those tunes up a little bit more. The next one might be too loud, but hold on. All right, let's do that. Oh, and Civ has got Dargan in the corner. Good job breaking free of the grip. And I don't think Dargan has ever seen Savart in a ring, but two true OGs here in the channel. A little Vikings versus Seahawks action. Back first turnbuckle. And this crowd's getting electric and hyped right now. And how about this Rowdy versus Ched, a surprising first-time matchup. And again, Ched dwarfing Rowdy in this showdown. Big power slam. Matchup with Sam Darnold in the corner. Yeah, right. And Civ's got Darnold. Oh my God. No, oh my. And the first elimination will be Savart taking out Dargan. There will be no Dargan versus Animal. There will be no coast to coast here tonight. Well, I mean, Ched, but it's Ched. He's gigantic. You hate to see that. Dargan a quick toss out, but the good news, you never know what's next for the Dargantix family or any groups here in TSW. You know the mixed tag match coming up soon, and I will promise you this. Dargan, want to know at 603 Mania, he will have a match there, just whether or not it's for a title. We'll find out when we get there here, ladies and gentlemen. But that is a shocking tournament in Savart. The one big SOB continues this incredible run in the second half of this year. That's a guy who many people have slept on. And while he hasn't won the big match when it matters, he has shown out every single opportunity. But let's find out who will be the fifth man in this Rumble as we have a shocking early elimination. Oh, and here it is. The Viking joins another Viking. It's going to be Stoney. Of course, would win his first title earlier this year, the mixed tag title, and Stoney, one clothesline takes out Rowdy and Savart. Yeah, you showed up, though. You showed up. To be honest, though, if I'm Dark, he's been going through a lot recently, you know? He, of course, won the Battle Royal last week, but he's been trying to deal with the Dargantix family drama. Tony having a match, not having a match. The drama involving Pat and the Taters, I think there's a lot on the plate of one Dargan right now. You can't fault the man. Is it Stoney's birthday? I had no clue. Happy birthday to Stoney. Happy birthday to Stoney. Happy birthday, Stone. Happy birthday to you. Civ reversed up over the top. Stoneykiss. And Stoney takes out Savart. And how about that? And Stoney has often been a target of will he get the singles push? Will he get the job done? And I tell you what, this could be a big start of something new for the former mixed tag team champion. Yeah, you will hear from Dargan next week about this. To be honest, Dargan, you getting number one, I feel like is enough to maybe get the lawyers involved. Who picked the numbers? Was it JG? Was it someone else? Who was involved in this? Rowdy looking for a big power bomb on Stonicus. Hung up to dry. So far, the first and third entrant out of this thing. Big shot, Rowdy against the ropes. Up on the shoulders, and somehow Stoney can pick up the big man! Dang. What a power slam by Stonicus! Let's see who is next up here as the crowd. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In Dargantic's family, that's going to be the former mixed tag champion. It's going to be Tony. Ah, shit. Tony's in the yellow black, not the purple. That's okay, though. I found, so I'm just finding out now, / I found out that you can't use alternate tires in a Rumble match. It doesn't register. I wasn't sure if it would actually work. And Tony, the man who took out Shed for months with the yes kicks. Of course, Tony took those yes kicks after a big win over The Miz in the back half of last year. Most improved, would win that hardcore title, and the only man to go 2-0 at 6-3 Mania, which you got to keep eyes on for Tony in this year's Mania. Could he go 3-0? Will be 2-1. We're going to find out. Big chop block by Stonicus. And right now, it's the big boys. The big boys play much like, oh my God! And that's elimination. And Rowdy, who had five eliminations last year, for the record, gets one here tonight on Stoney. And how about that? Civ gets out Dargan, Stoney gets out Civ. Now, Rowdy gets out Stoney, Rowdy's next out. Transitive property of getting fucked in a Rumble, baby. Let's get it. Ched, Tony off the ropes, big hip toss. And how about Ched? Couple eliminations. What do you think? We're like 10 minutes into this thing? This is already a really good showing by Ched here, a guy that, of course, been on the shelf for a bit. He's a bigger guy. Incredible stamina shown so far. I believe, let's double check the numbers. 2024 is the time to beat for longest. 47 seconds is the shortest. Most eliminations is 5. Average time is 7:03. Just so you guys have an idea what the Rumble could look like here today. Ched looking like a front run. Imagine LeBron, this fucking guy. The girth shows the worth. All right, let's see who's next. Oh my God! Tony takes out Rowdy. Emma's back. And the first women's champion to enter the Royal Rumble in history. And it's Emma versus Tony. They're running back to classic rivalry. And let's go as Tony and Emma are 6-7. 6-7. And what a showdown here. And how about Emma versus Ched? Emma tries taking out Ched. Emma, that's a bad idea. Big drop kick, down goes the girth. And how about this? Molly McNuggets taking out Emma. In that underground match, Emma has not been seen for in a month, but has returned, is in the Rumble, and could main event against Animal. At 6-3 Mania, and Tony's got Ched. Ched is up. No! Stays alive. And here we go, of course, Emma and Tony would battle out last year's 6-0, no, it wasn't at Mania, never mind. Ignore me. And what a bizarro world this could be. I'm back, motherfucker, literally and literally. But Tony with a big German suplex. So Tony's in here with his biggest career rival in Emma, and the person he took out in Ched. Oh, no, close your eyes. Unless you want some pink eyes. Ched looking for the girthquake. Big boy bonsai. Oh my God, Tony's been killed. Tony's been killed. And Emma, big back shot on Ched. Oh my God. Turn Ched inside out with a lariat. There's There's no way. There's no way. Oh my God, Emma. There's literally no way. Oh, and here we go, Tony. Yes. 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 Oh, yeah. And who will be number 8? Will they be great? Tony. Oh, and Shed takes out Tony. Shed with his first elimination. Oh, and it's going to be AJ. Of course, we knew. I would have liked to see Tony versus AJ there. That's okay. I can't book everything. That's actually really annoying. That's okay, though. Of course, Tony and AJ were set to face off in mixed tag action earlier tonight, but Huggies and Carr would battle it out, leading to that match being pushed to next week. And Tony and AJ would enter this Rumble instead. Emma with Ched. Oh my God, Ched is up. Emma, what the fuck? There's no way. Ched breaks free. I'm sorry, I could not have stomached that one. And how about this? The first time ever, Emma versus AJ. Am I able to break the grip of Ched and Emma? Emma with a decent little showing here so far. Yeah, Emma might be roided up. I mean, to be fair, I heard some deer antler spray helping with that healing. Oh, Kinshasa! Emma Kinshasa Cheddar! There's no way. Emma's already outlasted some other entrants here tonight. Ched off the rope. Big side kick countered. Ched, lariat, no good. Throwing AJ over the top, looking for the elimination, but no countered. Emma, big headbutt. Ouch. Looked like it hurt. Big clothesline here by AJ, and we're getting ready for our 9th entrant, nearly a third of the way through already. It's going too quick. Slow it down. Can we do 5-minute entrance? Oh, and this is going to be a guy who I'm not a big fan of these days. My former tag team partner turned rival. It's going to be Kopak. And outfitting Death Taxes and Emma Kinshasa and Kopak. Let's go. It's so good. Oh, hate to see it. Hate to love to see it. Emma reverses. AJ over the top. Ched coming for some girth. Float over DDT. Bang. Big spike on Kopak there. Of course, former Trios champion. 98 days in Ched. Ched's got Emma. Looking for a second elimination of the matchup. Emma. I guess Emma survived. Okay. Kopak looking to snap the arm here of AJ. Of course, went after the mixed tag team champions alongside Kara. Big stiff knee by Chetty. Moonsault, nobody home. Ched has got Kopak. Stiff strike. And how about Emma? Emma with a good showing right now. Lasting, I think, longer than Dargan, than maybe Rowdy and Civ. Maybe longer than Emma with a good showing, and this is cross-brand division, I should say. This is impressive showing right now from Emma, and you gotta wonder what's next for Emma here going into Mania. Will it be a match with Animal? Kopak in the corner. Nice spinning back kick. Man, good counters by Emma here. They're just bouncing off the girth of Ched. And here we go. Ched's got Emma in a bad spot. Kopak. Looking for a suplex on AJ. Bang. And Emma stays alive. Hey, no goddamn way. All right, number 10. Who could it be now? And we talked about him earlier. He's back. By the way, Ched takes out Emma during the entrance for a second entrant. And it's going to be El Guapo, Mr. Benjamin, back in action after being out for over a month. Oh, and Ched's using that booty early, but out of Emma, fantastic showing. And Ched with his second elimination, was it? Or was that first? That might have been his first, actually. That's why we have Dargan on the spreadsheets. Meme over the top, and Ched looking to get a quick elimination. No, but Meme stays alive. You did last longer than many people, Emma. That's a really solid time. Springboard moonsault, bang. Second limb for Ched. Okay, cool. I thought so. Okay, real good showing. Again, especially former women's champion against the boys. That's impressive. Kopak, AJ against the ropes, and Kopak, not a big fan of this guy, but I'm even less of a fan of Wall Street. Kopak has got AJ up, and goes AJ. Of course, I started last year's Rumble alongside AJ, and AJ's out. Oh, and Ched gets out Meme. It's Kopak versus Ched. And Ched's on a fucking run right now. Who took out Emma? Ched. And Wall Street's maybe their best shot to win this match has been limited. Of course, he was the only one confirmed in that mixed tag. Face first, bang. Oh, hey, glass breaking, so cold, my man Dragon got him house. But a Dragon, maybe, I appreciate you, sir. Of course, Dragon starting off the show tonight. Interested to see what's next for him here in TSW. So happy Ched is back. I think we all are, Animal. Absolutely. And this is the perfect place for him to come back. Like, what if JG just leveling with you? Yeah, he would have been back like a month or two ago, but I wanted to save him for this Rumble. Oh, and how about that for a big return? Hold up a Fendler minute here. Chat coming hot. Fendler has entered the Rumble. Of course, would debut at the end of the first ever TSW show before it went on YouTube. Former Trios champion, undefeated at 603 Mania. Could he be heavyweight champion? Could he take out Animal? Could he be 2-0 at Mania? And last year, of course, it would be a trios match. It would be Team America versus the Congregation. So Kopak looking for a dose of revenge here in this one. And they're just playing fucking jump rope over the corpse of Fendi there. Nice spinning back kick, low kick, big knee. Bang! Vintage Kopak. A man I know so well. Don't appreciate it, but I do know him. I'm aware of his existence. Nice counter out the corner. Fen, big drop kick to boot. And Kopak takes out Fend. A big piece of revenge from last year's Mania. And now it's back to Ched versus Kopak. Big boot out the corner. Iron Man record is currently held by Joker. That is 20 minutes, 24 seconds. It's getting close. It's getting close. It's broken? No shot. I wanted Ched to come back to start the Rumble. This was not on my bingo card. This was not on my bingo card. And there it is, Kopak, Ched over the top. Kopak just vibing. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. And here he is, one half of the tag team champions, and big time going right after Ched. The man he beat at last year's Rumble looks to eliminate here tonight. Big back body drop, big time good offense, and big time, despite my issues with Kopak, you know Big Time and Kopak have plenty of issues regardless of what I'm doing. Big leg drop there by Ched onto Big Time. That's a big impact on the tag team champion, and that is a title that Ched has never held. Oh, and imagine Kopak, the one to get out Ched, Iron Man be damned. Ched, Kopak. Oh, and he stays alive, and you gotta wonder if Big Time assists there. Is that elimination? Big scoop slam by Kopak. Again, Kopak and Big Time, certainly their share of issues in the past, regardless of what JG has done. Gonna work over that. Oh, big knee. Quite the show we've had this evening. It's so good, LB. Couple big surprises, couple big returns. Meme's back, Ched's back, Emma's back, Roldy's back. Big time vintage offense, twisting neck breaker. Yeah, Ched being proving to be a hard man to get over the rope, and you know that's a tale as old as time. You know, how can you get that man over the top rope? All right, let's see who's up next, baby. Lucky number 13. Unlucky, to be honest, number 13. No. Can I get a different number? Can I get a different number? Oh God, Kopak. No, and Big Time and Ched. Oh God, this is bad. This is really bad. My arm's still sore. I got tapped earlier. I mean, I didn't tap out. I would never tap out. Kopak, big stomps here on JG. Kopak, JG to the corner. Big Time over the top. Ched. Ched almost gets out Big Time. Kopak's got JG to the corner. Oh God, face first in the corner. Turnbuckle. Ched, big fall away slam on Big Time. Former heavyweight, former BMI champions going at it there. I would never tap out. Yeah, Meme might have been fastest out both years, which is actually really funny. Oh, face breaker. Kopak going after JG. JG, good counter kick to the lower back. Ched versus Kopak, and here we go. JG and Big Time. Oh! Let's go! Let's fucking go! Ah! Ah! Oh, bang, 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 bang! Get fucked! Let's go! Suck it, Big Time! Now, let's win this bitch. Death tax and BTCs, JG. Correct for the most part. Go back after Ched. Let's see the next set. I mean, we already got a Big Time. It can't get any worse than that. Z-Rock's here. Kopak with Z-Rock. Ched looking it out. JG skims the cat, stays alive. Kopak with Z-Rock. Remember, former faction mates, but Z-Rock kind of just stood and waited as Kopak. Oh my God! No, Z-Rock! Z-Rock was defending my honor from Kopak. I feel like that's gonna get taken out on me. Why do I feel like that's gonna get taken out on me directly, and arguably nobody else? Yeah, it's gonna be hard to beat, LeBron. It's gonna be hard to beat. Sick. Well, I mean, Big Time's out, Z-Rock's out. We're cruising. Kopak's getting beat up by Chetty. Cruising. We're cruising. There we go, big elbow. Yeah, Dargan, that's a bad shot. I feel like again, I feel like I'm gonna take the brunt of that. Unfairly so. Z-Rock next week. Let's team up. You're back now. You've been out for a couple. Let's do this. You, me. I mean, I eliminated Big Time. I feel like that makes me a tag team contender. I think it does. I think it does. All right, who's up next, baby? Is there anyone else who hates JG that could enter? Is there literally anybody else? Is there anybody else that hates JG that can enter this godforsaken Rumble? It's Cap now? God damn it. You know, it is every man for themselves, just like Kopak and Cap. We're going to get into a bit of a squabble here. Yeah, JG, get out, Cap. Yeah, fuck that guy. Yeah, get him. No. I got a long list. Yeah. It is the Hate JG Rumble. It appears as though entrance 10 through 20 is the I Hate JG and let's make his life miserable portion of tonight's program. Kopak and Cap, by the way, going out. They did reunite last week, but certainly a history of issues, though. It looks like nothing they're doing to each other is really high octane. They're kind of just vibing. Kind of looks like Kopak's pulling the punches a bit. Ched in the corner. Can JG eliminate Ched? By the way, can we get a time check on Ched? I kind of stopped selling Ched because I just accepted he's out here. How long has this been? How fucking long has he been out here? Like 30 minutes? This is crazy. This dude's fucking 420 pounds. How the fuck is he out here still? Big elbow. Oh, and vintage Ched. Ched over the top. Oh, no, not over the top. Headbutt to Kopak. Lariat, not quite getting there. JG side headlock, big shot to Kapnerk there. Chetty. Back first, JG. So first I tapped out, and now I'm gonna have to get Ched's ass deep into my fucking gullet. Oh, God! OPC! And another man that I have had some drethers with in the past, and he goes right after me. No! God, get to the fucking mouth, LPC, you dick! Oh, God. No. Stay alive. Yeah, get LPC out. LPC, of course, a great new addition. I definitely shit my pants getting squashed, but at 420 pounds on your fucking chest, bro, you're probably shitting yourself. Able to avoid elimination is Cap there. No, big Samoan drop. Ched to the corner. Can Kopak get out Ched? Scoop slam! Yeah, that's why we wear the dark pants, exactly. Oh, big Superman! Well, the good news for JG. There's no one else who could enter this Rumble at number 18 that could have an issue with me. So I think we're easy sailing. We're going to Mania. We're going to take out Ched. We're going to be Iron Man. We might even get most eliminations on the way doing it. Cap. Oh, LPC stays alive. Oh, we wore our brown pants. Hey, what up, D-Reg? We're doing good, man. Rumble action. All right, who's next? Who am I getting out next? We're rolling. I know Ched's rolling, but I'm rolling too. Fuck. Oh, and Sir comes in. And Sir going right after JG. No, Sir! Sir? No! 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 Restart! Restart the match! Restart the match! Restart the match! No! Restart it! Restart! No! No! Ah, this is stupid! No! This isn't fair! This show sucks! Who booked this shit? And how is Chet still in there? He's fucking 420 pounds, he's 6'9". He doesn't have stamina like that. God damn it! I get out big time. Sir gets me out. Holla, holla, holla. I think we got a tag team match, playa. No, 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 no. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. No! No! Stop! No, 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 no. This is stupid. I'm gonna raid out. We're gonna end the stream. Oh, check it out, Copac. At least something went our way. Now get out, Sir, too. By the way, Chet, is that four? Is that 4 for Chetty? Dude, Chet's fucking... I'm at the point where if Chet doesn't win, I'm gonna be upset. This is fucking killer. Too bad JJ doesn't have a tag partner. Well, Z? We got Z-Rock. Bro, that's my boy. Z-Rock. My boy Z-Rock. We got this, bro. It's my boy. Come on. We're fine. All right, who's up next? This 19? And despite losing the trios titles earlier, it's the Messiah. Blessed be. Blessed be. Oh, and Johnny going right after Ched. And Johnny versus Ched. One of the biggest versus one of the smallest, the littlest big man. Looking to take out the big man. Oh, and Ched stays alive. Oh my God, and Johnny! Welcome to the Eat My Ass Club! Oh boy, the big boy bonsai drop! Crushing the sternum. Yeah, 4. That's insane, Dargan. Whatever I thought we were doing at Mania, I have now changed because Ched is fucking killing it right now. We're gonna have to get that man a big match. Cap. First Johnny. By the way, LPC's got Ched up. LPC's got Ched up. Ched, can LPC? Is it fight night? Is it fight night tonight? No, and Ched stays alive. Oh, and Cap, so much history with Johnny. And you gotta think too, Johnny currently was trio champions with Cap's former brothers in DT and DD2. Forearm, not quite there. Johnny, countered. Sir, no good. Former trios and current tag oh, and Johnny takes out Sir. Don't hate to see it. I might have my issue with Johnny in the past, but the Brotherhood, they're front and center on my shit list. Allegedly. And at 19, it's Raw 1219. It's last year's Rumble winner, and Raw Dog is here. And Raw going after LPC. Of course, the leader, the founder of the Dog Pound, and business has just picked up, ladies and gentlemen. Would win the main event of last year's 603 Mania. Cap takes Johnny to the corner. Cap might have Johnny eliminated here. And again, Cap with the DT connection, Johnny with the DT connection, and Johnny's in trouble. And Ched swiveling, pivoting those beautiful hips. So much girth. Johnny in trouble. Was he 19 or was he 18? That's a very good question. We got the Baja Blast, but looks like the Baja Blast was countered. The Baja Blast was countered by Raw, and Raw vs. Ched, a matchup that could feed generations. Oh, and LPC almost gets Kapner. And Raw again, a big lariat to take down LPC. Gut wrench now. Raw and LPC certainly their druthers in the past. Big splash. How about that Cap taking down Ched? How Ched's still out here? We got to be closing on the 40-minute mark, give or take. And this is easily the greatest Iron Man performance in any Rumble history. And it's not even close. Over the rainbow. Bang! LPC takes out Raw. Yeah, you know Raw wants to take out Ched just to ruin the fun. You ain't wrong there. Ched. Oh, no, I mean, oh my God! And maybe the biggest shock of this Rumble, PC has just eliminated last year's winner, Raw Dog, in a hurry. Oh, and I would have liked to see this matchup at 20. It's 2K. It's 2K at 20. And I would love to see Brandon 2K versus Raw Dog. Wouldn't that be a spicy matchup? But we won't get to see that here today. And you gotta wonder what's next for the Dog Pound as Mania grows near. Of course, the Women's Tag Championships, they have their rematch but lost. Jen's still heavyweight champion. But of course, no tag titles anymore. No clear path to singles glory. No Raw. Never held the hardcore, never held the BMI, never held the Universal, so maybe he turns his attention to one of those divisions. Cap, and Cap takes out LPC. And the man who beat the man that beat the man has been eliminated. And a great showing tonight for LPC here on Fight Night. That was more embarrassing than that performance. Yeah, probably. Outside of Z-Rock and Meme, that was suboptimal. Let's, can we check in backstage? Hey, get a hold of Raw, get a hold of LPC. Yeah, we're gonna do Street Fight next Thursday. Street Fight next Thursday, winner gets a title shot at Chamber. What division? Doesn't matter the division. We'll figure out the division when we get there. Get a hold of him, make him sign the contract. LPC versus Raw next week. Let's get that going. Beautiful. And how about Johnny, of course, losing a trios title match earlier? And very rarely in history has someone lost a match during the Rumble show and come back to good success. And it's been a good showing here so far for Johnny. To be honest, JG had a decent showing as well prior to that. Not quite AJ and Tony, but can't win them all. And how about this meeting of the mind? Bald versus bald. Bang! I can't say that because I'm also. And here we go. Who is number 21? It's the Peacock! DJ Scorpio, former 3-time tag team champion. I really, much like Tony missing, I kind of wish Raw was still out there for DJ. That's okay. You can't win them all, chat. Not everything can go your way. Chad going after Johnny. Johnny scratching, clawing, Cap, big double leg take. Oh my God, Chad. Oh, Chad gets out Johnny! And Chad gets out Johnny! And Chad on a generational run, but no, Brandon 2K brain buster to Cheddar. Dude! Chad! Holy fuck! Yeah, number 7 was the novelty spot, like I show speed. Yeah, we're gonna show that on Unreal on Netflix. Oh, and Cap and Ched, DJ's in trouble, and DJ, oh no! DJ stays alive. Brandon 2K with a big lariat. And I don't know if you've ever seen Brandon 2K versus Ched in a one-on-one major situation. They certainly dabbled in the early parts of season 1, but I think this might be the highest level matchup those two have had. 2 cruiserweights, 2 BMIs, DJ with a big chop block on Kapnerk. We're down to the final handful of entrants here, ladies and gentlemen, and very few confirmed names do remain, so we might have a little excitement. We are absolutely testing Ched's piss after this. Taste test, not for drugs. Why? Yeah, he's sweated all out of his system. Wait! What? Who? Oh, it's Vibe! Of course it's Vibe, you son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! Oh, and Chad with his 4th of the night, Britain in 2K, open wide! Wham! His ass is what's up! It's just gravy and Baja Blast, mostly. Mostly. Maybe some Schlitz. DJ Big Back Ball. And how about Ched? There are not words that I can say without jinxing this man. This is incredible. Even in 20-man row, I'm literally scratching my head and my WrestleMania plans right now because holy shit. No one wants to taste that piss. That's nasty. Yeah, when they said he's pissing hot, I didn't know that that was just the drugs. I thought it was a temperature situation. Cap's got DJ. And Cap takes out Cap low-key with a really good showing here tonight. Kind of been lost in the shuffle with what Ched's been doing, but Cap came out, what, 15, 16? Somewhere in that range, and he's been putting on a show. You would think they'd gang up and take Ched out. That would be logical. Cap looking to take out Brandon 2K and Ched. Ched just throwing his stomach in the middle and just saying, here you go. Came out 15 has 2 limbs, been there for under 20 minutes. That's a really good showing by Kapnerk. Really good showing. And Kapnerk, of course, had some issues earlier in the Rumble, but I think him and Kopak are kind of just play fighting, for lack of a better term. Let's get going. Who is number 23? Yo, what up, Seal? Seal team in the house. And it's last year's Iron Man. It's gonna be the twisted, demented, dark, and dastardly average Joker. Well above average Joker, if I do say so myself. Let's get stinky in here, bro. Woo. Woo. Not much to chill and love it. And Joker going after Vibe. Vibe counter, stay alive. Cap's got Brandon up over the top. Yeah, Joker is a PhD. He's a doctor. He's a doctor. He's Dr. Death. Oh, and Brandon 2K out by Kapnerk at a 3rd elimination. And if it wasn't for Ched's generational run, Cap is the MVP of this matchup. Oh, backstabber. Well, time to dump the cheese out this match. Yes, Joker, love it. Joker, if you now get out Ched, I'm going to call some form of foul play. I look so tiny next to Ched. Everyone does. And a big power slam as Ched, big half mount punches to Cap. Joker going after Vibe here. Of course, Joker, former BMI champion, was tag team champion last year with the Disciples. Of course, would be tag team of the year. Ched, Cap against the ropes. Can Ched take out the man to beat? Oh my God, Ched! Fucking nerf this guy! Holy shit! Holy shit, Ched! Are we at 40 minutes? Are we at fucking like 10? Like, this is crazy. This is some Braun Strowman greatest Royal Rumble shit. What the fuck? This is crazy, bro. This Rumble might just top last year's. Joker. Joker's got Ched. Oh my God. Oh no! No! Joker, you cheating son of a bitch! You cheating fuck! Oh, in business, just picked up! It's the man behind the 52-1. It's Phineas and Herb, BMI champion, ladies and gentlemen. And a man who has so much history with Joker. And how about that? Ched with the greatest run that I don't think anyone will ever duplicate. That I bet I could run 50 Rumbles and no one is lasting half that time. Ched, after months on the shelf, returns at number 2 and goes 40 fucking minutes. Maybe even more. Vibe going after Joker. Joker stays alive, and now Joker is the one to watch for. Joker took out Ched. Joker, last year's Iron Man, was the final man eliminated, of course, by his then tag partner in Raw Dog. 46 minutes, 26 seconds, holy fuck. 6 eliminations, 3 pink eyes. It might actually be 4 pink eyes. Take my record again, Ched. Yeah, get shit on. Ah, fuck yourself, Landmark. Allegedly LB, but yeah, definitely. Again, I don't announce everybody for this exact reason, because we're now going. Okay. Oh, big slam. And what an eclectic trio. And I gotta say, while Joker did eliminate Ched, I think Finn's the one to beat here. I do. Reigning BMI champion, the one behind the one of 52-1. Dominant showings and is on that upward trajectory. Could Phineas and Herb take the Rumble? Main event 603 Mania. Beat the man that beat the man. LeBron says, I wouldn't be surprised if I just showed up. Just saying. Just saying. And here we go. Who's 26? 25. And how fitting, it's the bane of Joker's existence. The Wolfpack, it's back. It's Prodigy. Last year's Iron Man, Joker 2024. This year's Ched 46-26. I think Ched wins. 46 minutes. I'm like kind of annoyed that he didn't just fucking coast to coast it. That's so crazy. I'm also like a little annoyed that like, yeah, that's crazy, dude. I can't, 46 minutes. Joker looking to get out the leader of Wall Street and Vibe. That guy's still Russell's, huh? Forgot about him. New year, new Emma. Vibe, oh, stays alive. Finn is thriving since he dropped the dead weight, otherwise known as Landmark. Allegedly. And you know, I don't think that's not weighing on the mind of Landmark. Everybody talks about the Shawn Michaels and the Marty Jannetty. And despite where they were both at before joining this tag team, I think it's pretty clear that Finn has taken a massive upward trajectory while Landmark, you know, not going down, but I'd say a little bit stagnant right now. But tonight is a big opportunity as there are just a few more entrants left. We got what 26 is coming up here. These are good numbers. These are good numbers. Of course, we have 29. Raw won from 29 last year. Still to come, we have 27. Arguably the most winningest number in Rumble history, IRL. And of course, the vaunted 30 spot last year. Savart would debut at 30, but rumors have it of no debuts. But we do know Shrades, via concussion, blood loss, and a little bit of brain damage, will not be in this Rumble. We saw Civ earlier. And Prod takes that Vibe. And Wall Street be damned. And you remember, Prod has been fighting for those trios titles in the past. Could this be another opportunity to get a shot at that? And here we go. Punchline. Joker takes out Prod. And Joker, time and time again, has had the number of Prodigy as we get ready for the 26th and final few entrances with a big J-bomb, huge forearm. Bianca or Liv. And then it's 100% going to be Roman or Braun. I know I picked 2 and 2. And Joker gets out Prodigy. And Prod cannot get the better of Joker. And Finn does, though. The man Finn defeated. Oh, never mind who Young defeated. Never mind. And Finn takes out Joker, and it's down to Swanee, inaugural former 2-time Cruiserweight champion, former tag champion, former Universal champion, versus the big boy, Phineas and Herb, the Goliath General. Woo, big chop, big counter though, running the ropes, big blockbuster bang. It's K-Fed. I have no clue, I love that, yeah. Will it be better Rumble than Saturday? Young, it's gonna be hard to top this right now. I tell you that much. Swanee. Swanee looks like he was going for a guillotine choke, but just couldn't get the arm around the bulbous head of Phineas and Herb. Here we go, Swanee. Gonna drag Finn into the corner. Can Swanee, after a down couple months, get a massive elimination and be the man to beat the man to beat the man? I don't think Rhea wins, only because I think we're doing Rhea versus EO, non-title. Drop kick, nobody home. Or Liv and Roxy, yeah. Yeah, I think it could be Liv. It's either Liv or Bianca returning, I think. And then I think it's Braun or Roman. There are other people you could probably convince me of if you argued it enough, but I think it's each match the two-person Rumble. I think Gunther will end up facing Brock at Mania. Oh, screwdriver! Vintage Phineas and Herb. And Swanee might have just has his goddamn neck broken. And for the first time in this Rumble, the ring is empty. And Finn is going to loop the ring, talk shit from the turnbuckle. Who's 27? Oh, the Fates have won! It's the Founding Fathers! It's Landmark! It's Finn! Mania on the line! Holy shit! This is perfect! And Finn, who of course lost to Landmark in the Battle Bowl, the random tag team match. And this is classic Rumble. Landmark, big shoulder tackle, bang! And Landmark, a former BMI champion, Finn reigning, defending. You gotta wonder who eliminates who. Could this impact 603 Mania? Spear, 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 spear! Finn, it's got Landmark over the top! And he skims the cat! He skims the cat! Landmark, you slippery little salmon! Finn breaks free. Big drop kick. And how about this? The 6-month, 3-day tag title reign of the Founding Fathers has imploded in a big way here in the back half of this Royal Rumble. Good elbow, good counter here by Finn. Landmark, big headbutt. Nasty impact. And these two have been on the up and up. They've been friends. They even used Landmark was at ringside last week for Phineas and Herb. But every man for themselves in the titular Royal Rumble matchup. Landmark unsure where to bring Finn. Finn against the ropes. No, big back elbow, staying alive. Finn it to win it here. BMI champion. Could we see BMI champ Finn versus Animal at 603 Mania? Big back body toss. And here we go. The final few entrants, who will be 28. Landmark tossing Finn away. The Claw! And how about this one? Claw comes in against Finn Landmark, but Claw, a huge, close personal friend with Animal. Almost mirroring Animal beating Yunk. Could Claw go to Mania, upset of a lifetime, and take on his friend turned maybe rival in Animal? And Finn's got Landmark, and there's no way. Can Finn 2-0? No! Landmark holding on by a goddamn thread. Claw just watching on, much like a voyeur from the corner. Finn, big power bomb on Landmark, bang with authority. Oh, nice counter by Landmark. And I think many people underrate Claw's abilities. He had an official title, but he has gone toe-to-toe with some of the best, including LBJ, among others. He's been in the ring alongside guys like Boxy. This man is underrated here in the squared circle. And could he possibly go on to face his close friend, Animal, in the main event of 603 Mania? Landmark, Finn to the corner. Finn picked up, and there's no way. Landmark takes... Oh, Landmark takes out his former brother, his tag partner, his founding father, in a massive moment in this matchup. Unbelievable. And I thought Finn was a favorite to win this thing, especially with what he did to Yunk. Especially with Animal and his history with Yunk. You gotta think Finn was a favorite, but not tonight. 29. And a monster has entered the chat. It's Mac. In his rookie year, could he add the Rumble? And Landmark holding on by a thread. Landmark, that's 300 plus pounds. And Landmark holds on. And how about Mech? Mech, of course, really a parallel career to Yunk, but minus the success as of late here at TSW. Of course, a long-term running tag champion. You gotta think after Raw's short showing, I don't know how much you'd appreciate seeing Mech win this thing. I'm a level with you. Claw big rolling forearm takes Landmark off his feet. And how about Landmark and Mech? So much history in the tag title scene. Of course, Dog Pound versus Founding Fathers. The unreal reign would end to a pretzel rack submission by Mech against Landmark, but no submissions here tonight, over the top rope only. Nice twisting neck breaker style offense. Really good song. Let's go to the next one though, because I know what the next song is. Yeah, I walk alone. Big boot, nobody home. Turns him around. Thinking. Boss ham, bang, the ham bomb from the ham bone. And now the big question on everybody's mind is who? Who is number 30? It's just Dargan again. I'm sorry. No, that would be good though. But of course, Shrades, we know, is not in this matchup. The spot opened up earlier in the evening, as we confirmed. Shrades not available for this matchup. The concussion, the blood loss. So we have a 30th spot here tonight. And it might just be Grado. And Claw might take out the front runner, Landmark. Landmark stays alive, and who will be number 30? There ain't no goddamn way. There ain't no goddamn way this man is back out here. And he's had a good hour and a half to recover. He was a second. Oh, Landmark takes out Mech. Landmark takes out Mech. Landmark takes out Mecha Monster, and we're down to 3. And remember, Yunk was a millisecond of a stomp from breaking up that triple threat pin. And he is now doing what Animal did at Money in the Bank. He is joining a match he was not supposed to be in. Claw over the top. Yunk thought he had the elimination. Tension back to Landmark. Landmark looking for a little belly to belly, maybe a little bear hug action. He's going to break through. And we have our final 3. We have our final 3, ladies and gentlemen. Claw, Landmark's the corner. Claw has Landmark. Could Claw pull the upset of a lifetime? Could Claw take out Landmark and Young and go to face Animal at 603 Mania? Right, Swanee? Yeah, it had to be one of them, right? LB, had to be. Claw, big soccer kick back of Landmark, super kick, nobody home. Yunk, big Beal toss, choke toss, bang. Claw didn't even eliminate each other, and that's not a bad call. If one takes out the other, your odds go up exponentially. And who will be the lone survivor here in the Rumble? Who will go against? Maybe, remember, Animal still has a title match likely at Elimination Chamber. Not in the chamber, mind you, but Landmark has got Claw. No Claw counters. Yes, Claw was 28, Yunk was 30. 27 is Landmark. Yunk, let's get out Claw. That's it, baby, that's all 30. Oh, big counter by Yunk. And Yunk has shown time and time again why he is the goddamn tank. He is the monster among men. The only time in history a third match has been considered for a wrestler. And he had the right spot. He had the right spot. You gotta wonder, though, for him to get that spot over anyone else, especially with their connections, you gotta... Oh my God! Claw! Claw just eliminated Landmark! Oh my God! Oh my God, Claw! And Landmark, who eliminated his former tag partner, BMI champion Finn earlier, gets taken out himself, and that's it. It's Yunk, it's Claw. Big crossbody! Can Claw pull up the fucking upset of a lifetime? Claw. Yunk. Oh, sky high. Spine to the pine. Claw. Oh. And my God, a man who wasn't even in this godforsaken match is gonna walk away. Oh, there's no replay? No replays? Come. And how about that? Young comes out for about 5 minutes, eliminates 2 people, calls it a night and says, Animal? Animal? You? Me? 603? Mania, bitch? Bash Bros. One more time, this time, no backup. No backup unless Animal drops that title at Elimination Chamber. As starting next Thursday, we'll have a little mini tournament to decide who will be the final challenger for Animal before 603 Mania, ladies and gentlemen. Truly, truly a blockbuster show. One guy that need it? Absolutely, Mac. You aren't wrong. You gotta wonder, too, where that goes going forward, right? Young still has his rematch with Roldy. Still has that. Animal and Young have had their issues, but you gotta wonder, much like Animal taking a win in a match that he shouldn't have been in, to be honest, before 30, I think Mech maybe frontrunner. And much like Money in the Bank Mech, the front runner gets fucked over by a last-second addition. You gotta wonder where that takes us going forward. But first and foremost, who will challenge Animal at the Chamber? Will we see a triple threat at Mania? Will we see a 4-way much like last year? We're gonna find out in the upcoming weeks as we have officially started the road to 603 Mania. And I tell you what, there are a lot of potholes in this road. It's a rocky road, much like the ice cream, marshmallows and all. A lot to get us there. We still have about 2 months. So don't you think that what you've seen tonight is what we're getting at Mania, because there's always a pivot here in TSW. Well, I appreciate y'all. Y'all been the best. Y'all been too sweet. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, notify bell, activate all that good stuff. And I'm going to see y'all next time. Woo! Appreciate you. Bye.